Button. Okay, I believe that we are feeding out to the folks out there on the Utreons. I think we're live on Utreon out there. Let me know how our audio and all that kind of stuff's coming in. Walt is digging stuff out of the Stargate.
Stargate.
He's
Yep.
going deep in the Stargate right now, pulling stuff out. Yes, we are live on Utreon, so we can show guns. There's my guns, because I don't, other than what I carry all the time, I don't have one on me. I'm in the van, but I had to scramble to get to a place where I can get good internet. So anyway, I want to remind everyone out there, go to hankstrange.com, sign up for our email list over there, and look around the site. All the different things you guys are looking for there on the site. You'll find that we have a new website that was built by 2A Commerce, so shout out to the 2A Commerce guys that also sponsor the podcast here. You don't see me putting it up yet because I am way behind on getting things up. I need to get 2A Commerce up, as well as Safety Harbor Firearms that you guys see down there. Big shout out to those guys who are sponsoring us. Okay, that said, let's do this. Let's kick the show off here. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to the Hank Strange Situation, Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Franklin Armory. Franklin Armory provides 100% US made firearms and awesome binary option triggers. Their focus and purpose is to provide freedom tools to all Americans, especially those in not so free states. So when you're in the market, please consider Franklin Armory. All right, boom. Let's see. We are live. Let me throw the dudes up on the screen. We got Rod Mills right there dialing in from Jacksonville, Florida. We got Walter Killer Keller dialing in from Safety Harbor.
Safety Harbor. Safety Harbor.
Yeah, and of course we've got myself from right outside of Gainesville. Let's do the jazz hands, dudes. Come on, we're live here. Get the jazz hands going up. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on. This is episode 864 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. I think, what is it? We are 134 episodes away from 1K episodes. 1K episodes coming up, I don't know, sometime this year. If the good Lord sees it so fit that we shall make it that far, that's what'll be going on. Let me make sure okay, there we go. Scorched Earth Firearms up there for, gotta make sure we have that. So it's episode 864. We have some gentleman by the name of Rod from Scorched Earth Firearms. There he goes. Rod, can I say your last name? Am I allowed to?
Oh yeah, sure.
There you go. Rod Mills, Rodimus Prime, as we know him around here, with a ball-headed. Walter, do you notice that ball head? Do you see that?
I was admiring that skull. You know?
I don't think he put enough shine on it. I was telling him behind this. I was like, dude, you gotta put some shine on that ball head. Look at wait, go ahead, look at that. Oh, big ball head right there. I think he's putting baby powder on it instead of. There you go. I'm not okay. Maybe we shouldn't get into that. We also have Walter Keller of Safety Harbor Firearms.
I got a haircut yesterday.
Okay, how does that look? How does that? Did you go low pro? Oh, there you go.
He got faded.
Yeah, you got more shine than Rod. Welcome back to the show again. Walter doing double duty here this week. What's that shirt you have on? Can we see that shirt for a second?
There's a local person around here. His company's name is Seventh Inc. And he's an artist, and he does all kinds of artist kind of stuff.
I want this shirt, Walter.
And well, you can contact Seventh Inc. and you can get yourself one.
Is that Krampus?
Yeah, Krampus. Krampus, the evil Santa Claus.
I don't think it's Krampus. I don't think so. I think it's something of his own.
Oh, okay.
So he does Christmas stuff. He does Halloween stuff. He does whatever. He makes patches, T-shirts, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, okay. So you're saying you can't hook a brother up? I mean.
Well, I don't. Yeah. I don't have a special connection.
Oh, okay. I see.
Besides,
you forgot that I like a skull shirt.
Besides my
obviously.
wife spending money with them, that's the only connection I got.
Okay, so what is it? Seventh what?
Seventh Ink.
Seventh Ink. We need to look that up. And let's see what Rod Mills has. We're gonna doing a T-shirt check here. So he's got the Scorched Earth
Firearms training.
firearms. That you gotta stand up a little bit. Give us a little bit of a show. Oh, look at that. There you go. Scorched Earth. He's got the Scorched Earth shirt on, which I think I have one of those. I don't have it on today.
Yeah.
I'm rocking the arms list. There you go. Arms list.
Well, I got me at the shot show. I acquired a TUSC shirt.
You got a TUSC shirt? Oh, nice.
Yes.
Right from the man. Right from
Oh,
the
cool.
man.
Yeah, I was trying to send you TUSC today. You didn't do your you
Yeah, I
didn't do
haven't
your
done
TUSC thing you're supposed to be doing.
No, I'll do that when I get back from New Orleans.
Oh, okay. All right. So listen, so this part of the show here, this is our welcome section of the show. We haven't had Rob Mills. When was the last time you were on, man?
I think in November, I believe.
Okay. Happy New Year.
Thank
Welcome
you.
back
Happy
to the
New
show.
Year.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy did Kwanzaa come yet? I don't know.
Hey, what do you say? What do you do that little Tim voice?
Uh,
Tiny
God-
Tim voice? You do?
God bless us, everyone. I almost said "Call blimey." Call blimey.
I love when you make that voice.
Oh. When I was a kid, man, when we moved to England, I was like 5 years old. So, I picked up all the curse words. My mother was so mad. I used to get beaten all the time. I picked up like all the British curse words. When I was a kid, you couldn't teach me like anything bad because I'm using it and I'm using it on everyone. So, hence I got lots of lashes. I'm guessing that was appropriate. Cruiseman says Merry New Year. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what Rod Mills celebrates over here.
Hey,
You know, we're not
I
judgy.
celebrate paying bills.
Yeah, we're not judgy. We're not judgy. So obviously Rod Mills of Scorched Earth Firearms Training. You know, we got a show. Let me see. I'm gonna try. Obviously we're gonna try to get people to get up on it. Get up on it. And
Yeah,
support.
go to Google it. Google Scorched Earth Firearms Training.
Yeah, if you Google it, there you go, and Rod comes up. Oh, look at that.
How many stars do I got?
Yeah, you got 5 stars.
Yeah.
What? Rod's got 5 stars. Oh, nice, nice. And then here's the website and everything. We'll go into the website here, real quick
Yep.
here for a second. Boom. Let's see. Come on. Oh, our services. So let's see what's under our services. Basic pistol introduction, concealed weapon certification. Will rub your feet with various scented oils.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. No, you need to add that, Rod. Add that to the.
Yeah.
Add that to the. So Rod Mills has got intro to handgun education, know your handgun equipment, basic handgun skills, handgun safety, Florida handgun laws, application fees, licenses requirement, and all that kind of stuff. You could book everything on there. How's that whole thing going, Rod?
Oh, it's going good, man. It's actually slowed up this year.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a continual thing with people looking to get their concealed weapons license.
Mm-hmm.
One thing with me, I kind of pride myself when I'm doing that concealed weapons class. Whereas, a lot of instructors, they just, want to get you through and out. And
Mm-hmm.
I take a little bit more care into explaining things, the safety, the laws, that sort of aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, I invite those people to come out and, if they're new gun owners, hey, come on out. You need to get trained on how to operate your firearm. You need to know how to shoot, aim, break the gun down. Learn how to clean it. I do all that stuff in my class. So
Okay.
so yeah, man, it's pretty cool. But
Okay. Mm-hmm.
this weekend, I will be getting trained by an instructor, world
Mm-hmm.
renowned. Modern Samurai Project with Scott Jedlinski. I'm taking a red dot class.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
not sure who that is. Is that who is
Oh
that?
man, he's like the guy to train on red dots.
Okay.
Uh, Scott Jedlinski. They call
Mm-hmm.
him the Jedi
Oh
Master.
yeah, yeah. I think I've heard of that from you before, if not someone else.
Yeah,
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 Jedlisky.
man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll be up in Georgia this weekend
Oh,
training with
cool.
him.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Very cool. Do you know
Mm.
what part of Georgia is that? Is that close to
Uh,
Atlanta?
Tif- Tifton.
Tifton?
Tip.
So Tifton is just north of Valdosta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not
Yeah.
that far. Not that deep into Georgia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, you know what, man? It's been so long since I've been on here, man. I actually got an accommodation from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office.
Mm-hmm.
What I did was
Congratulations.
I completed the Citizens Academy, whereas you go out. It's a 12-week course where they take you out to the different departments in the sheriff's office, and you just kind of get a little bit of feedback and knowledge on what different departments they do. Um, I can tell you this, man. My highlight of mine class was when we did the room clearing with the SWAT team,
Mm-hmm.
and the guys didn't know that I had, I was a firearm instructor. So, I'm clearing rooms, man. They're looking at me like, how the heck did you know how to do all this? I'm like, you never know. So, yeah,
Oh
man,
boy.
that was cool doing some room clearing with those
Mm-hmm.
guys.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that kind of stuff is always good. Were you guys like using simunitions or what?
Yeah, it was simunitions. Yeah.
Okay.
But it was in the actual shoot house that they actually do.
Okay, cool. You ever done any
So,
of that kind of stuff, Walt? You ever done any shoot house training, room
Mm-mm.
clearing? No.
Mm.
Yeah.
man, it's
No.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure it is.
Yeah. So,
Rod, is the ammo situation a little better now? I know you
oh, for
before
training?
we talked last time. Everybody was squealing about ammo and the price and availability and all that, but now it seems like it's
Well, I
there's
mean,
no shortage of it.
here is a lot better than it was. Now, of course, it's not where it was a couple of years ago,
Oh
but
no,
I
no.
mean, any relief that you can get. Man, I still got a bunch of 22 that I bought during the shortage, for my students. But now, since the prices have gone down, they reverted back to using their regular 9 millimeter,
Mm.
rounds and actual getting authentic shooting because for about a year and a half to 2 years, man, in our class, man, we were basically shooting 22.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's nine
So
millimeter? What's the good prices on 9 millimeter now
right now, you should be able to get it for like $19 for a
for a
box of
Ye-
box?
50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if you,
Yeah,
it's for 1,000. It's if you buy it like mail order, it's below 300. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
places
yeah,
have it
yeah.
now. So
Mm-hmm.
300, 1,000. So
Mm-hmm.
that's better, but come on, I need it better than that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Walt. What is the watermark for you? Where
Well,
I'm
I
not.
bought
I'm
it.
not. I'm just laughing because I know you. What?
I
What's
bought
the?
it. I bought it at
Uh,
300. The first place I saw where it went down to 299, I ordered 1,000 rounds.
1,000. Okay.
Mm.
Um, and that actually was better than that. It worked out to be with shipping. It works like 315, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm.
but I see it happening slowly. I mean, I think it's going to you're going to start to see it go down even more. So
Mm-hmm.
um,
Hopefully so.
just be,
I hope so.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I saw some ammo come in from Fort Scott Munitions, and I know for a while they had a tough time, even like being able to send out any ammo to me. So I did see some of that come in here. Oh, Walter, getting what are you
Jasper. Is that
using?
Jasper?
No,
Jasper. Yeah,
Spencer.
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 Spencer. I'm sorry.
Spencer.
Yeah.
Spencer.
Listen, it's how I remember it. Do you remember Spencer for Hire?
Oh yeah.
Remember
The
Yeah.
Spencer
TV
for
show.
TV
Hire?
show.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it had, oh my God, what is the name of that guy on there? The black ball. He was in Deep Space Nine. Oh, damn it! It's
Oh,
something Avery. No,
yeah. Yeah, you're
Well,
right.
it was
Hang on.
something
Let me ask
something
my
Avery. Yeah, go
Let's
ahead.
take
Remember, he said
Deep Space Nine, the
he used to
commander. What's the actor's
he used to
name?
say Spencer. You don't remember that, Rod Mills?
Avery Brooks.
Oh, you mean the guy with
Oh,
the goatee?
Avery Brooks.
Avery,
Yes, Avery
Avery
Brooks.
Brooks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
smooth dude, smooth dude. But
Whatever happened to him?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in anything in a long while. But on Spencer for Hire with Spencer for Hire had the damn it. I'm getting old. I'm not remember that it had damn it. What was the name? That was an actor. He was in a bunch of TV shows. The guy in
Yeah,
Spencer for Hire. I'm gonna have to look that up.
yeah.
But anyway, every time he saw him, he said Spencer like that. So I say that to Spencer, and he just looks
He
at me
just gives
like
you.
he's
It's
like,
like, what the fuck are you
"This
doing?
guy is freaking nuts." I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what the deal is with this idiot.
No, that's my son name. His name is Chrome Vandium. Chrome Vandium.
Oh,
Chrome Candy.
okay.
No, every
Each a-
time you get a wrench, like you get a wrench or a tool rod that says Chrome Vandium on it, that you steal. I
uh-huh.
thought that'd be
Uh,
an awesome name for
Oh,
a boy.
Robert
Chrome
Urich.
Vandium.
Remember
Yeah,
Robert? You
Robert.
guys don't remember Robert Urich? Is he
oh
I
still?
yeah,
remember that guy.
I
Yeah.
remember Robert Urick.
Yeah. Let me see.
He's
What?
got to be dead by
Look,
now,
there's
right?
look.
Oh, that's
Spencer
Avery Brooks. Yeah, look at that.
Avery.
That's the,
Look at that's. You almost look like that, Rod Mills, right now. You put on some shades.
I
You
didn't
know
realize he was in
Remember
that.
he?
I didn't remember
Hey,
that.
remember he used to be Hulk?
who used to be
His name?
Hulk?
No, Hawk. Like
Oh,
HAWK.
Hawk. Yeah, you're right. Hawk.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was his
You know,
name.
the Spencer for Hire dude kept his car in the house. Remember that? He drove it in. It had a turntable, I think, inside of his. He kept it in his like living room.
Really?
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, Robert Urich did die. I'm looking at that. I didn't realize he died. Yeah, he
Yeah, I
died in
thought he was dead.
2002 at 55. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was young. Yeah,
What year did he die? 2002.
2002. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. No, those were fun shows, man. Those were fun shows. You remember those? Remember
yeah.
the olden days when you can have these TV shows that were
The old days.
Chrome Vandium would
Well,
have been an awesome name
his sidekick named
for a
Chrome
TV
Vandy.
show. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a cool show. I really liked that show. And then
Spencer
Hawk,
for
yeah,
Hire.
Hawk was what was the name? Let me see. What was that thing? Was it Hawk?
yeah. Well, you know what? He's still alive because he does voiceover acting. I always hear his voice on some commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I at least I knew at least to a couple of years ago he was alive.
Yeah, let me see. I think he is.
Yeah, he used to
Yeah,
do some
he is.
voiceover.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Spencer for Hire. I like that show. That was a cool show. And then of course Babylon. Let me see.
Babylon 5.
Babylon
Babylon.
5. Yeah. Here's a picture from Babylon 5. This is always me and Lola right here. This is what. That's how Lola. That's how Lola
And
treats
you
me.
know,
No appreciation. Hmm?
and in the end, you'll find that his female, the woman there,
Mm-hmm.
ended up being part of the like the resistance
Oh
in that
yeah,
show.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
I haven't looked at that show in a while. That was a good show too. That had the guy from Benson. That he was the changeling or something like that.
Oh yeah. He died too, I think.
What?
Yeah.
wasn't that guy the bald head guy? He was in Star Trek or something, one of the Star Trek series, right?
Yeah, yeah. Babylon 5. That's what we're
Oh,
talking
okay. Oh, okay. Babylon.
He was
Okay. All right.
in one of my favorite movies. Let me see if it's here. Called he was in this
Porky's?
movie. No, he was Porky's. Was he in Porky's? What are you talking about? The Big Hit. Either one of you guys ever seen this movie, The Big Hit? You guys know about this movie, The Big Hit? It has Marky Mark, and it has Marky Mark, Mark Wahlberg, Lou Diamond Phillips, Christina Applegate, Bokeem Woodbine, and Anthony Sabato Jr. What the hell happened to Anthony Sabato Jr.? I don't even see him. I don't see Lou Diamond Phillips, but this movie is a good movie. This is a good, The Big Hit. Neither one of you have seen the movie The Big Hit. Is that what you
I
guys
don't
are saying?
think so.
Nah.
What? Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh, that is a
Sorry, man.
fun movie. That's a fun
What is
movie. Huh?
I mean, how were the gun skills?
It was well, I mean, it's a '90s. Let me see. I think what
Oh,
year was that movie? 1995 or something.
hmm.
Um, it was 1998. So what you can expect for 1998 movies? But it was just a
Hmm.
fun shoot 'em up movie, and there's a lot of good lines in that movie. One of my favorite lines, because they're a bunch of hitmen, and there's this girl that gets kidnapped, but there was like whenever someone gets kidnapped, they do the ransom call.
Hmm.
Like we got your daughter or whatever. So
Yeah.
the dudes were tracking them, but then the other guys had a tracker buster, but then the other people had a tracker buster, but they had a tracker buster for the busting of the, it was you have to look at that. If anyone out there has seen that movie, let me know. It's really funny. It's like an action
Oh,
comedy.
Fiddle Fairy.
Yes, absolutely. We got a couple of minutes here. Let's see. M. Maven says primers are still hard to come by, and there you go. And what is this? Night Train says I missed the $7.99 for a box of 50 sales
Oh,
at
so do I.
Cabela's.
I miss 135 1,000. Yeah.
Mm.
Skivvy Waver says, "Hey Hank, I got my prize box today. Many thanks. Awesome. Congratulations to you." And AK Sean tagged me in a Facebook post for something for the Hudson H9. I'll check that out. I think it's
Cool.
a mag base plate from Taylor Freelance. I gotta look that up. And Boss Hog says, "Would it do? Would it do, Rod Mills?"
Hey, what's up, Boss Hog?
Yeah. Shout out to everyone out there in the chat here. We're gonna in a couple of seconds here, we're gonna take a little break, and we are gonna come right back
Oh,
Is it
damn, we
gun
taking
time
breaks
yet?
now.
soon. Walther Arms has been making concealed carry handguns for over 90 years, starting with the PPK. Today, Walther is based in the good old US of A and still builds quality firearms like the PPQ and PDP for personal defense and competition. So when you're in the market, please consider Walther Arms. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Walther Arms. All right, bada bing, bada boom. Oh, look at that. Look, somebody has a Walther right here.
Oh,
Look at
got
that.
pretty as a motherfucker.
Flexing on us, Rod Mills. What is that, Rod
Oh,
Mills? We're not in the
and
Gorn. We're not in the Gorn section yet, but go ahead. Uh-huh.
but this is actually the case that was used in Spectre James Bond movie.
Really?
Remember when he was going to I can't think of the guy's name, his lair, and they asked. He got off the train, and the black dude drove him in the desert to this particular place,
Was
and
that Felix or something like that? The Felix
no, no,
layer?
no, no.
Oh.
And
Oh.
he said, you don't. He said something about don't drop it or something like this. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is the actual leather case. Is made by Vega.
Okay.
So I actually did some research to
You
find
did,
out
apparently.
where I could find this for my PPK, and I usually carry this in maybe my about 4 o'clock position, and it feels pretty. It feels good, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna get deeper into that here once we get into the Gorn section. This, these guys.
I'll wait to whip out my Walther till we get to the Gorn section.
Oh, okay. We're gonna have some guns coming up here. Let's see. There's a couple of things going on here. Cruiseman says Lou Diamond Phillips was in a good show a couple years ago called Longmire. I did see that. He's good when he plays a bad guy. I think he was a bad guy in there. I know he was. He's in several movies. I like him when he plays a bad guy, but he's funny. Lou Diamond Phillips. Wasn't Lou Diamond Phillips in like an Officer and a Gentleman or something like that?
No, but he was in Young Guns.
Oh, okay. Was it Young Guns? Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
Young Guns was a western though with Billy the Kid.
okay. All right. Yeah. Armament and Axis says Young Guns. There you go. There you go. Armament and Axis also calling for Gorn. No, let's hit the news. Let's do some news stuff right now. Who's got? Oh, you know what? Listen, from yesterday. This is a holdover from yesterday that I want to share with everyone here. Let me see. I'm gonna try to pull this up. Where is it? Okay. So yesterday we were talking about the Florida guy who took his grandson fishing. Florida man took his
Well,
grandson
sounds right.
magnet fishing.
Yeah.
Police are now investigating what they reeled in. And here's a picture. These are the,
Oh
remember we
yeah,
were
the
talking
50
about?
cal.
Yeah, look at that. That's what these
Damn, they've been in the water a long
ooh,
time.
yeah, those are in
Holy
bad
fuck.
shape. Ooh.
Yeah, that's been years and years in the water there.
Oh yeah. Um
Well, do you think that you can bring those back?
I think you
oh
maybe
boy.
melt them down in a pot.
Bring them back. I mean
No, those are beyond bringing back, man.
yeah.
Oh man.
What's your take on that, Walter? On that whole story?
I, you know, it's hard to figure why. Okay, serial numbers supposedly removed. That was what they said. Um,
Mhm.
but why? It, unless they're, you don't go shooting 50 cal doing stuff and get away with it. It's not like it's quiet or something.
Hmm.
I mean, so but why two? Why two? That's the weird part I find. Why? Why would even the bad guy? What would you toss two?
Yeah,
You
that's a
know?
weird story. I don't think that was from a crime because, like you said,
No,
if that was from some crime that happened, so let's say, for example, they killed someone or something with
they
these.
would have known
You
about
know,
it.
Yeah, the new you're gonna know that was a 50 cal that did it,
Oh
and they're gonna
yeah,
be on the lookout for a 50 cal. Maybe they were stolen, but they did say the serial numbers were filed down. Which, how is that for reals? Can serial numbers really be filed down all like that?
I mean, how did it? How was it filed down, or did it just
That's
rust away? I don't know.
yeah, I mean that's what they said in the thing, right? But with the media is not super savvy on this stuff, so I don't think they're not
Well,
going to necessarily ask the questions
they want to
that we would
they
ask.
want to always make it sound really evil too. So
Yeah,
yeah.
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 Oh,
What do you think about what do you think about all that,
I don't
Rod?
know. I just
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
go ahead,
I,
Rob.
I think that I wish I could have been there a day after they threw it in in the pond. Shit.
Yeah, me too.
How
I
long
would
do
have
you
had a
think those
50
guns were
cal.
good for in the water, Walt? I mean, this is that's salt water, right?
In salt water,
It
No.
looked like it. In that picture,
uh,
it looks like it. No, it looks like it would be.
even if it's not salt water and if it's sitting on the top, if it doesn't
Mhm.
get buried in the mud or something,
Mhm.
not very long. It doesn't take very long, and they'd be crusty. So,
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm.
um, I mean, you heard the stories about like over in Europe, during World War II, a lot of weapons were thrown into creeks and rivers and
Mhm.
stuff like that. And they go along in these places with magnets the same way, and they pull them out, and they've been down in this mud without any oxygen on it. The
Mhm.
wood is rotted off them, but the metal, nice. So
Mm.
Mhm.
they've
Yeah.
pulled out whole tanks like that have been
S-
down in the mud,
Yeah.
still have the markings on the tank and everything.
Yeah.
So
So it said that the serial numbers were ground off, but the Miami-Dade police are still processing to
yeah, what do you?
determine if they were used in a crime. I mean, you can't
I
use
mean,
this in a like a. It's not easy to use this in like
It's not
a.
a drive-by thing, come on.
Yeah, you can't use this in a holdup of a bank. I don't know how you're gonna hold that
No,
those
but
things in.
well, my thing is, wouldn't the rifling and all of that be deteriorated by now? I mean, how would
it
they be
could be.
even?
Go ahead, Walt.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, the rifling would be messed up in there, but unless you've got a fired bullet from a crime,
Mm-hmm.
what are you going to do? I mean, and if you had a 50 caliber rifle using a crime, I think they'd know.
Yeah,
You think they
Hmm.
would know?
this would. Yeah, I think it would be a thing. I think it would be a thing. So,
I mean, the
um,
firing
Yeah.
pin is probably all messed up.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I it makes for good news, but I don't think anything's going to come of it. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
like I said, you would have known if there was a crime that was committed with a 50 cal and all of a sudden it went missing. Right
it
away,
would have
they'd
been
know what
big
it was.
news. Yeah, it
Yeah.
would have been big
Especially
news
250
also.
cals.
Yeah, I think they just wound up stealing this for whatever reason, and something happened, and maybe they felt like they had to dump it or whatever it is.
It's
Because
hard
you
to
got to
figure
think
out.
now,
Mm-hmm.
most gun ranges won't even let you shoot 50 cal.
A lot
Mm-hmm.
of them don't. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
and that's a lot due to just it damages the berm. It's like damage the berm. You know, an outdoor range that is. An indoor range I can see it, but an
Right,
outdoor
right.
range,
Yeah.
there's a lot of misinformation about 50
Uh,
cals. So
yeah,
a lot of
Cruise
hype.
Man says it. My bet is it was a gun runner and they were about to be caught. Yeah, and someone wants to talk us to talk about that road rage shooting, which I did send you guys earlier, and
Yeah,
I could pull that up. So I don't know if anyone saw this.
I did.
I heard about it.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I could pull up something real quick to pull up the story.
Dude had
Um,
no control of his gun.
yeah, this is from the article I sent here is from News 4 Jacksonville, by the way. And
Oh, that's here.
I'll let you guys pull it up. Video captures apparent road rage dispute in North Miami. Um, and so
But
I
my
think
thing is this:
the long and short of this, and I'm not gonna play too much of it here. I'll just play like a little. I don't know if it's even gonna. I don't know if it'll even load and play here. But go ahead.
how did they? Did the guy turn his own video in?
He somehow they got his own camera. They got his video footage. I mean, this
Shooting through the
so
window.
yeah, yeah. So the thing here is that what basically happened is this guy got involved in a road rage thing. So he cut off someone in traffic on the highway. Those people started tailgating him, so he started smashing on his brakes. And then from his own footage, you could see that when the whole thing started, he took out his gun and he was putting it towards the driver's side door. I guess maybe he thought they were going to roll up on that side of him or whatever. And I guess he was going to shoot through his own door. But then they came around the passenger side. And according to this article, the people threw a water bottle at him. And so he
Mm-hmm.
starts shooting through his car at those people. And then they both pulled over on the highway. The cops came. The cops found these two cars with bullet holes. But that's all from him. He claims they shot at him and he was defending himself. That's it. Yeah. That's the long and short of it. What do you guys think about this whole thing?
I think
Well,
someone's gonna go. Someone could have went to jail for that stuff.
reckless endangerment. I
Yeah, well,
mean,
that's a reckless. When you start shooting in the air and stuff, that's like
Mhm.
reckless display too, or whatever. Yeah, I guess Um,
my thing is this: if they don't find another gun shot from another in his vehicle, then under, you know, you can't you can't just shoot. I mean, how did you feel your life was? He would have a hard time
To
trying to
prove.
convince,
water bottle.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that he felt that his he was about to incur great bodily harm or death.
Yeah,
That's impossible.
there's a lot that happened there. Whether you cut if you cut someone off in traffic, whether you cut someone off, they cut you off. These kind of things happen. And I think I understand people getting mad about it, right? But
Hmm.
ultimately, you need to try. You're already in a car. You're already moving fast. You need to keep your wits about you and try not to drive angry and all those kinds of things if it's possible.
Yeah.
So that's just one whole thing there. Like this guy, I think, it's almost what I always tell you guys, like a perfect storm. He just made it worse because he cut the guy
Yeah.
off. Then the guy wants to tailgate him and they're getting into a whole thing. Why? I don't know. People cut me off all the time. Most of the time I'm just like, okay, you're an asshole or whatever, and I go about my business. But some people feel
Yeah.
like they need to flip you the bird, tailgate you, and do all kinds of things. But on the highway, when you decide to start shooting when there's other cars around, you're
Hmm.
not considering the fact that there's other people out on that highway that did nothing to you.
Right.
Okay? So there's someone's kids are out there, someone's parents are out there, someone's loved one there's like children and all that kind of stuff in cars, and you're just gonna open up and start firing. I mean, even if you don't hurt someone with that round going into their car, you could cause a pileup on the highway
Yeah.
easily by doing all of that, and for no good reason.
Yeah.
So man, when I see that, my initial response is like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? He's shooting through the
Yeah.
front, through the side, just shooting all around.
I'm
Like,
shooting my own car up. I mean, it's like, come on, man.
the
And
insurance
those
company
bullets
they should never insure that guy ever again.
and his bullets are tumbling, so you don't know where they're going.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Probably get some
the
glass in your own
trajectory.
eye.
Yeah, it's crazy to see that, and this guy just seems like one of those yahoos that makes it hard for all the other like true gun guys out there.
Yeah.
These gun people. They're just irresponsible, and
Yeah,
and they shoot
poster
through their
child.
own car windows, and
Yeah.
you know,
Damn. It's like when I see that, I say Walter's thing. Like this guy needs some rope.
Well,
He's
no,
an idiot.
no, I'm not going to hang him. He's not going to
No,
hang that guy.
no, I think
That's
he's
not,
an idiot.
that's not a hanging offense there. No, no. Now,
Uh,
when you steal 500 grand from your fellow Earthlings on
mhm,
a scam,
mhm.
then 500
Listen,
grand
I
is
think that's dangerous. I think there's no reports that anyone else got hurt, or even the person in the other car. But that was super dangerous what he was doing right there.
oh yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
It's really dangerous. And if you would have, if someone that you care about got injured in that, you would definitely want to use some rope. We don't need we don't need people doing that kind of stuff out there. You need to be in like a clear and present danger of
Yeah.
someone attacking you and trying to take your life from you. And if you're in a car moving, you have lots of different options before
You're
you
driving
open
a weapon.
fire. Yeah, even if someone
Yeah.
opens fire on you, you have options of what you can do
Get
before
away.
you
Stop.
yeah, before you
Or turn
do all
around.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um he's just lucky that no one got hurt, man. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago in New York City, there was the story of the guys that got into a shootout in the streets of New York City, um, you know, where they were in this shootout and they were running past like cars that were parked there, and there was a kid in the car, and that kid got shot in the face.
Yeah.
You know, so
I
yeah,
thought there weren't any guns in New York City.
funny how that
Exactly.
funny how that works. Yeah.
Oh
So
dear.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that. There's that. I think that guy was really irresponsible. He needs to do some jail time. I know he was. He turned himself in. He was arrested. You know. But he's an idiot. I don't know. Yeah. That when I see that, all I think is that guy's an idiot. But there's plenty
Well,
of
yeah.
idiots out there. Um, what was the other news story? I think Rod Mills. Did you have one? I know there's this thing in
Oh,
Virginia. What's up? Not Virginia. The
um, actors in New Mexico have to take a gun safety class now,
mhm. Is that a
or
law?
they're pushing for it. They're pushing for it rather.
Okay.
Oh.
This is because of the Alec Baldwin shooting.
Yeah. Hmm.
Like that's going to stop anything. Yeah.
um,
Uh,
actors. So yeah, how are they going to enforce that exactly? I mean,
But then I remember that's a leftist state there,
mhm.
so they may be able to enforce it.
yeah.
So now they're going to have someone who's going out there on every movie set to see whether or not people had the training, or I'm just wondering
Yeah.
Well,
what they're going to be able to do with that. I know this all comes out of that, but obviously, some common sense stuff here is what's needed. Like, you know, be aware of what you're doing. You're using real guns. Even if you're not using real guns on a set, you need to be careful and be aware of what's going to happen with those guns.
what?
If they fire any kind of projectiles, to be honest with you, even if they don't, you need to be careful. You know.
Exactly.
So I don't know that I'm against necessarily them having to do the training. I think they already have to do that, right? Or they already impose those kinds of things on each other. I don't think
Uh,
the dust hasn't even settled on this, and New Mexico is pushing for laws.
hmm.
That's the
Well, of
funny thing to
course.
me.
You're going to
Yeah,
miss a great opportunity. Come on, guys. Come on.
yeah.
You're
I
never
mean,
going to
how
miss a
about we
good
find out what the
opportunity.
hell happened here first?
Why don't we get the truth of what happened?
Yeah, yeah. How about someone has their day in court and blah blah blah, and then we
How
figure out
about
what's
just,
going on here.
you
Yeah.
just
I think that the unions and all that kind of stuff already have rules and regulations for the handling of firearms, and the country itself there's already rules about that. There are already people on the set that were supposed to be responsible for that and all, and it just didn't work. At the end of the day, it comes down to the person.
yeah, you can have all the
Yeah.
rules in the world. You know.
Yeah.
Uh, yep.
Um. So another
Ah,
thing here that I saw, I think John Crump has this
oh,
article. FBI NICS background check accountability audits of states delayed a year by COVID. The FBI has delayed all national instant criminal background checks NICS audits of point of contact states for 1 year. Point of contact states is where the federal firearms licensees, FFLs, contact a state organizations such as the state police when the business sells a firearm. That organization will then contact the FBI through a computer interface to run the NICS check. The FBI audits point of contact states every 3 years. A NICS audit is where the FBI checks to make sure the states follow federal law when adding prohibited people to the NICS indices. Gun Owners of America has discovered the delay in audits through an open records request to the Commonwealth of Virginia. And MLN News is in communication with the FBI found the delay runs deeper than just Virginia. So I guess they did a 4-year request, and it showed the Old Dominion accidentally added 46,000 non-federally prohibited gun buyers to the NICS indices, and federal law prohibits anyone who has been involuntarily committed to a mental institution or adjudicated as a mental defective from buying a gun. And then Virginia law bans anyone admitted to a mental institution from purchasing a firearm, even if they commit themselves to treatment. Critics believe the state law could prevent a gun owner from seeking help and is detrimental to safety. And there's this. It goes through this whole way of how they did this. But what do you guys think about? What do you think about this whole thing? Any thoughts? Yeah.
ATF onto their tricks again.
Well, that's the FBI and the NICS thing. I think what they're doing is like building databases and adding a bunch of people, basically.
My thoughts on that: if the FBI isn't doing their audits, like what else aren't they doing? Because of COVID. COVID. What? Well, no, fuck that. We don't need to do that no more. Well, fuck that. We don't need to do that more. COVID. I mean, there got to be other things too. There's got to be a lot of other things they're doing, or not doing. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's probably a good thing that they're not adding anything, but in general, the whole thing is a little crazy because how do we figure out who's getting put onto all these different lists and how it affects people who should be able to defend themselves, right? And for different reasons, they can't do it. So,
yeah. FBI, another one of those ones that used to be. FBI was like, that was like. When you're growing up as a kid, the FBI, the G-men,
we'll be right. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Barnaul Ammo. Barnaul has a wide range of reliable, quality steel case ammo for small game, large game, target shooting, and self-defense. They've got the classics like 7.62 and 5.45, as well as 9mm all the way up to 308. Subsonic as well. So when you're in the market, please consider Barnaul Ammo. Yeah, so you were saying, Walt, the FBI.
Yeah, the FBI used to be like, G-men, all that stuff. They used to be like the best of the best kind of thing, all that, going after the bad guys and all that. And,
the best of the best of the best, sir.
Yeah, we all know now that it's a political organization, so, not necessarily.
It's too bad,
FBI.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
I mean, I'm sure there's some folks in there that do everything they're supposed to do. They have, the crime labs and investigate all the stuff, and those people. But a lot of these, they get a really bad name with all the political garbage that they did with Trump and everything. So,
yeah, having their own agenda. I mean, I think in this case, COVID might benefit the poor innocent people of America. Might be saved temporarily from the FBI's wrath. I mean, for sure, without a doubt, I think it's safe to say that the FBI has fallen from grace with all the crap that they've done, and I don't think they really actually care.
Reed Hendricks, I don't know if you saw his latest video, man. He was hot.
Okay.
He was asking what type of person would work for the ATF. I mean, man, you got to look at that video, man. He is pissed off.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't checked it out. When did that come out? Today? Yesterday?
No, it came out, today is what, Wednesday? I think it came out Monday, I believe.
Monday. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. I need to check into that. And by the way, if anyone's interested into getting into the mind of someone who would work for the ATF, we have had Vince, former ATF agent. Yeah, Vince. We remember the guy Vince who worked for the ATF. Yeah,
the old guy.
Sheffield, yes, we've had him on.
Yeah, but he's
That's
from a
interesting.
different. That's
He's a
he's from
little
a different
different.
era.
Yeah,
That's from a different time. Um,
right. I think
it's
he's a
not the
dying
A-
breed. Yeah.
it's not the ATF of now.
No,
So
absolutely not. We need to
I
get
mean,
Vince on this year sometime. I'll ask Lolo to check on that, see if we can get him.
um,
People always get mad when I have him on, but I think it's a good thing. People don't realize you need to see perspective. I think he is different. He had scruples. He refused to push or further cases because he thought, hey, these people are not criminal and they're not deliberately trying to do something bad and further a criminal enterprise. But versus today, the FBI and the ATF and all these guys will literally protect, like outright protect, what's his name, Biden's son, Hunter Biden, and then at the same
mhm.
time go after perfectly innocent people that have no power.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and
Yeah.
I know people who work for the FBI and all that, and if you work for the FBI, it probably hurts your feelings, but tell your colleagues to get their shit together, man.
Well, I mean, as people work for the ATF, I mean, the last person I saw in a compliance thing, I don't
Hmm.
think she was not a bad person. I mean, she's not,
Hmm. Hmm.
but they got to do what they're told, right?
Hmm. Yeah,
That's
for
how it
sure.
works. I mean, you gotta, if the boss man says do this, you do that, or you're not going to be there, or you get
Well, I
shipped off
mean,
to South
well,
Dakota someplace.
yeah, but didn't the Nazis, when they were on trial, just say we were just following the orders? I
Yes,
mean, is that
yes. I mean
okay?
that. That's. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying that's the way it is.
You
That's
know,
life.
I mean,
So
like, yeah, this reminds me of the whole Whoopi Goldberg thing that's going on. But I mean, if you are in the army and it's your job to exterminate people based on their race, you're just gonna do it because it's your orders or whatever. You must have a conscience. You must have a heart, a soul. And at some point you have to stand up, even if you're gonna lose your job or whatever, and say this is wrong. We can't do this. And in the old days, we had people who did that kind of stuff. And in
yeah,
America, we have whistleblower laws for that, right?
yeah. So then when the whistleblower blows the whistle, then you make their life terrible too, right? That's what the
They
government
do.
does.
Yeah, they do. Yes.
They send them off someplace in South Dakota where they out in the middle of nowhere or something,
Yeah.
or Wyoming,
But
and
it's
yeah.
the responsibility of the people. Like specifically, this is what politicians are for, right? So you got the politicians and other folks out there, and I guess ultimately it comes down to us. When there's wrongdoing going on, we have to stop it. You can't have people like Hunter Biden.
Look
Can
at Joe
is can do whatever the
Look
hell
at
he
Joe.
wants to.
Look at Joe Biden. Joe Biden that says so much crap about black folk. He
Hmm.
says so much crap about everybody over the years. He don't like black people any more than
I agree.
a KKK guy likes black people.
Right.
But a
I mean,
lot of
if
black people voted for Joe Biden.
well,
A
then I
lot of them.
have yeah, I
you
have no
know,
respect. I have no respect for those people who would literally let a guy say to them, you know,
just because he's
if
a
if
Democrat.
if you if you
You
don't
know.
vote for me, then you ain't black, man. Come on, man.
Come on. That's like Bill Clinton saying he's
Yeah,
the first black president. Give me
yeah.
a fucking
Or
break.
Kamala
Come on.
Harris the other day with that knucklehead guy from the radio that she said, "Oh, you're talking like a Republican." Like, well, you know,
Yeah,
you,
she
you
was. Remember, she was the first Indian to the Senate or something, or Congress or something.
right?
Remember that? That's when she
Yeah,
decided she was Indian.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
uh,
So.
whatever.
Crazy. Okay, listen, we're in the Gorn section. We can get back to
Oh, we
talking about
are.
all this stuff. Yeah, we're in Gorn. You guys have Gorn. Let's see. Okay, Walter pulling it out first. What is that?
This is VZ70. Maybe just double check myself.
That looks familiar.
Uh, yeah, I got one of those from you. I did a
Hmm.
little swap and trade and bought. I bought this outright from you. That's what I
Hmm.
did with this.
That's
One
not
of
a
my one.
Tokaron? Oh no, no, that's not a Tok.
What's that? Is
Is
that
it?
wrong?
Yeah.
I thought it was a Tokaron at first.
No, it's I think it's VZ50 or 70, one or the other, but it's 7.62 by 25, has a roller lock, barrel locking system in it, like an HK
Mhm.
does. Um, yeah, they're cool guns. I mean, they don't have a lot of, you got the mag release on the bottom, and there's no slide release until you open the mag out and pull
Mhm.
the thing back. Real
Right.
simple. It does have a hammer drop safety. or a,
Oh, okay.
which
So okay,
Decocker.
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 Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, one of those kind of it looks really like like the space
Yeah,
police should have it or something. But
you're right.
um,
Is that
Uh,
a German gun?
what gun?
A German gun?
No, made in Czechoslovakia.
Okay, okay.
So after the whole wall came
Western
down
Europe.
and
mm-hmm.
these
Yeah,
things were all surplus off.
Eastern Europe. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 7.62 by 25.
Okay, very nice. Um, Rod Mills, you want to show us your Walther again? I don't know if that's the only thing you have, but feel free.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
my
Oh,
Walther.
no, that's a Glock of some sort. I
What
want to
type of Glock? Guess.
say,
uh, what's left on that thing that's Glock?
yeah, I don't know. It's
There
is
ain't
it
nothing left on that thing that's Glock.
something's from Zev? I don't know. What is it? It's definitely a race gun at this point.
hmm
You got all kinds of stuff on
Interesting.
Just give me a
Yeah.
Glock model. Give me a Glock model.
I mean, it looks like it's a
there. 19.
17. 19?
19.
No, no,
17? 34?
no, no,
Oh wait, wait, hold on. It's a Glock 40.
no,
No.
Uh,
10 millimeter? I don't know. What the hell?
no.
Okay.
357 SIG, 357 40
No,
caliber
no.
Glock,
Okay,
45.
I'm not gonna give you the
A
um
G21? I mean, what the hell? What are you looking for? What are you trying to
no.
get out of us here? You trying
I'm
to get
trying
a
to get the right the right
you
one
trying
that
to get a
wins.
G number out of us?
Yeah, number. A Glock number. Not
I'm
G23 says Brian Quick.
23.
Yeah,
Yeah, 23.
right.
okay.
There you go. Okay. Yeah.
You say what's
Yeah,
left of it is a
Good luck.
Glock.
yeah. What's left of it? There's Glock on that thing.
Yeah, good luck trying to figure it out. So today I was actually telling Walter and Patrick, Babyface P, that I found a Gen 1. I didn't find. Someone found it. My buddy Bubba Roadkill actually found one in a store, and he was like, "Hey, this Gen 1 Glock 17 is sitting here for like $1,100. What do you guys think?" I know Walter says it's not cheap enough. Walter wants it to be like about what did you say, Walt? 750. You're in
Between I'd be more interested between 8 and 1,000. Between 8 and 1,000. Eight
between
and a
8 and
thousand.
1,000. Walt says he's in. What do you
Gen
think,
1.
Rod? A Gen 1 Glock 17. And the folks out there, tell us too what you guys think it's worth.
I mean, what
Uh,
condition is it in?
he told me the tenor for on it was like at least 95%. Yeah.
I mean,
So that sounds, that's from.
I have to look at it, man, to determine. I mean, just because it's a Gen 1, hey, you can get a Gen 1 anywhere but I got to
There's
look at
not a
it.
lot. I don't see a lot of Gen 1s out there.
I mean, but you can get one though. I mean,
When I
but
looked
I
online,
just gotta,
I saw prices from 12 going up to like $2,000, and there really
mm,
wasn't anything that was currently for sale when I looked online. So I don't know if
Yeah,
anyone
you
else.
posted a picture of one for $2,200 or something.
Yeah, it was at least 2,000. Yeah.
Hey, no way,
Um,
man. There ain't. I could get a super nice German Luger for that price. It's actually
yeah,
worth something.
you
You
get a
know?
nice
There you go.
rifle for $2,000.
Yeah.
Um,
Heck yeah.
yeah. I don't think it's bad at like 1,100 or whatever. I'm definitely gonna go check it out. Probably will get it because I've always wanted the Gen 1 Glock. Now look, the P80, the retro P80 Glock that they came out with
Yeah.
that was limited. That's at least $800.
Yeah, but that came out during the whole pandemic thing too. So I think that
That's true.
drove that price a little
Yeah,
higher than it probably should have been
yeah,
too.
yeah,
I,
yeah. Cruiseman says it's worth whatever someone's willing to pay for it. I mean,
yeah, well, yeah, naturally, yeah,
yeah, a
right.
brand new Glock 17 is about $600, maybe a little less,
Yeah,
right?
retail. Yeah,
Yeah.
retail.
And then we're talking a Gen 1 that that many didn't come here in the first place to the States,
Yeah,
right?
I
So we'll
mean,
see.
yeah, I mean that's one of those things. I just wait until when somebody says, "Hey, man, I got this Glock I want to get rid of." Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go, oh, look at that. I'll be more than happy to give you $400.
And you think that, hoping that, which I guess, I don't know if that still happens. I guess maybe it does. That
Oh,
someone
yeah.
will have a Gen 1 Glock and not know what it is.
Yeah. Oh, they don't care.
Or they don't care.
I've ran into people that have stuff like that. Older people sometimes do it like this. I only paid this amount for it. You know what? And I don't care what I get for it. Just give me what I got in it.
You know
It's
what,
like,
True?
okay.
I understand, but you're more likely to find an older guy with that CZ you were just talking about than with a Glock. Those older
Yeah.
dudes didn't like those Glocks in the first place back in it. But I understand what you're saying.
For banging out holes and things, I'd rather
Mhm.
have this, to be quite honest with you.
No,
I
it's
mean,
cool.
this 7.62 by 25 will go through twice the stuff that 9mm will, and
Mhm.
a lot of bulletproof vests, by the way, too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, especially if you got the subgun ammo. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just whatever you like.
Yeah.
Walter, do you have the ammo with you?
I have some at the shop. I don't have it here at the house.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes,
Let's
the 7.62-25 is the bottleneck cartridge. It necks down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Night Train says my brother will hopefully leave me his Gen 1 Glock in his will. And Cruiseman wants to know if PSA is going to make a G17 size dagger. Probably.
Yes, they are. If you look at the dagger box you get when you buy the dagger now, it is made for a full size gun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's that, Walt? What you got right there?
Now let's go Walther that I have.
Ah.
P38 Walther, 1944.
Those
German.
grips look just like the grips on the CZ just now.
Yeah, they got like that Bakelite plastic grip.
Yeah, is that Bakelite? I thought that was some kind of wood.
It's probably it's Bakelite on this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
This gun here was probably a Russian capture
Mm-hmm.
because I think it came out of Russia. So, but yeah, it's a 1944.
That was the gun that they made to replace the Luger, right?
Correct. So the P38 is nice because it also has. Let me just make sure things are clear. Oh, it doesn't have a magazine in it. Okay, no mag. The hammer drop safety, that has that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean these are sweet shooting guns. Only like 7 or 8 rounds, but still,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these are.
These things
I
are
also.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad at all, really. I also have a West German version of this, which has an aluminum frame and a steel slide versus all steel. So
yeah, don't you have the old German Lugers? I thought you had one.
I have one Luger. Yes,
I've seen one in the past. It's kind of messed up, right?
My ghetto Luger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I get it out? You want to see the ghetto Luger?
Yes, bring out the ghetto Luger. Go ahead, bring it out.
And the reason I call it
Bring
the
it
ghetto
out,
Luger,
bring it
Rob,
out,
is because when I acquired it, it had electrical tape for a handle on it.
Yeah. So there you
Wow.
go. Yeah.
And it was rusty red. So let me dig it out, and I brought it back to life.
Yeah, go ahead, dig it dig it out.
Go
And then
do it.
meanwhile, Rod Mills is going to show us his shiny show us the shiny Walther again, Rod Mills. So you were telling me you sent this into Walther. What's the deal with that? Where'd you get this from, first of all?
I got this from the mosencrate.com.
Okay, yeah, hold it in the middle.
This guy here.
I want hold it in the middle. I want to get a good look at that. I want to get a good look. There you go. There you go. Uh-huh.
So
you need to give us your best James Bond impersonation so I can use that for the thumbnail. Come on, hold it. There you go. Yeah. Oh, look. Oh, Lord.
I want to hear some Sean Connery. Sean Connery. Yes.
Wait, hold on. What's a good Sean Connery line? Oh, I know. Frankly, Pushy, I don't give a damn. No, I mixed that up with Gone with
Humphrey
the Wind.
Bogart. That's not Sean Connery.
All I can think of Sean Connery in the Indiana Jones movie. Junior? He's calling him Junior.
Yeah, Junior.
Junior.
That was the best Indiana Jones, man.
Yeah.
That was the best Indiana Jones right there. They were banging the same chick.
Oh yeah, she was pretty good. She was pretty hot too. Yeah.
He talks in his sleep. But she talks in her sleep.
Oh, man. M. Avon says, shaken, not stirred.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Sean Connery, the best James Bond, man. The best James Bond there was.
All right.
And true to the name of everyone named Sean, a total bastard. Like
There's a
so a
Luger.
complete
There's
rogue.
the ghetto Luger. Now you
Wait,
see
that doesn't. That's not as messed up as
you see the pitting.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. It looks like that looks like it was on the bottom of the ocean.
I think this was underneath somebody's house or something.
Ah.
Like
Walter, what
laying in
causes pitting?
what's that?
What causes pitting?
Well, moisture and sitting in something wet. It could have been like I've seen gun case. People put their guns in a case, and the moisture,
Hmm.
it's where it's laying. It rust on the one side where it was laying on it. Because the other side's not bad.
Oh, okay.
But when I got
Man.
this thing,
Hmm.
I'd had black electrical tape for the grips
Hmm.
So,
and the magazine.
I mean, where did you get this from? This is the thing I'm wondering.
What am I hearing?
No, can you hear me? I don't know. Walter can't hear us for some reason. He lost the audio.
Oh, I can hear. I could hear.
Yeah,
I'm hearing something
where
else.
did you buy this from? Oh, if you're hearing something, Walt, that's on your end. You don't hear anything, do you, Rod? No.
No.
That must
But
be
I can
some
tell you
wind.
this. Hey, Hank, we got to sneak over to Walter's house and get some guns from him.
Oh, I'm telling. Oh, I'm
Look how
supposed
he's
to be.
looking.
I believe that I'm in the will. I better
I'm
be in the
hearing.
will.
I'm hearing a whole nother. Oh, there it is. Right.
You got something open, Walt. You got to close some windows.
Okay. I fixed it. I fixed it.
Yeah, you didn't hear what
No,
me and Rod Mills were
I
talking
can
about.
hear you
being,
guys
oh.
talking about me. Yeah.
Yeah, you
It
were
was a
saying
whole.
something about the magazine. You said something was up
Oh
with
yeah,
the
well, the
magazine.
magazine. This is the mag that came with it, which is one of the original magazines, but the wooden base was missing because back
Yeah.
in the day old time they put wooden bases and they went to aluminum.
Mm.
So yeah, it was missing that. It was missing some other parts. Um, the bore was nice. The bore was good. I mean, it wasn't crusty. This is a 1918 Luger, so I have a probably feeling this came. Oh,
Yeah.
there's the fiddle fairy.
Yeah. So
Um,
it had rifling. It's
Oh yeah, it's got good rifling. Yeah.
Huh.
I have a feeling this was probably like a World War One or maybe World War II bringback,
Hmm.
and then it got really neglected.
So
So
where did you buy that from? Like the creek or something?
I got this from a friend who gave it to me actually.
Oh, okay. And then I think
I
you
mean, when he
replaced
gave,
the grips, obviously.
yeah, yeah. At first, I had a pair of wooden grips, like replacement ones, and they didn't. Oh, matter of fact, you know what? There's one of the wooden grips.
Mm.
It didn't stay. It didn't fit very well. The
Mhm.
replacement grips are not the best sometimes when you get them.
Mm-hmm.
So then I bought a set of plastics, and they fit better. But yeah, this thing will set up. It'll take a shoulder stock and everything if you want. It's got the cutout for
It
that.
fires?
What's that?
Does it fire?
Oh, this thing it works perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
it doesn't have the world's best trigger as far as you know.
With Arms List, you can shop the extensive list of local and nationwide firearms classified, now with more confidence because of their built-in firewall. For only $6.99 a month for personal use, or $30 a month for business vendors, so when you're in the market, please consider Arms List. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Arms List. Alrighty, so, oh, by the way, I see that Flying Rich is out there. He says, yo, blood causes pitting. And AK Sean says, calm down, Hank. I'm the one good one. Okay.
Let's see what
So,
else we got here.
whenever I see that gun, Walt, I always think of when I was a kid and I had the little green dudes, the little green soldier dudes.
Oh,
Remember
the
that?
Army men.
Yeah, and then the army men, like when I was a kid, you had the German ones, like they had the helmet and they had the Lugers
Yeah.
in their hands. Yeah,
They always have a guy standing with the gun pointing like
Yeah.
in the air or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. So yeah, that's what that reminds me of. What else you got here? Walt, pulling out more guns?
Yeah, this is a. Let me make sure this thing is empty. Here it is.
226.
Doesn't have- This is a Star Ultra
Oh,
Star.
Ultra Star.
Ultra Star. This is the first plastic lower gun I ever got. This one here,
Mm.
and move it over here like this. and
Mm-hmm.
I kind of fell in love with the thing. I mean, it worked really well. Um, it has a it's it's kind of CZ75 ish in design.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, the damn thing rans good. It ate any kind of ammo I stuck in it. Um, so of all the guns I've gotten rid of, this one I just like to keep it. I don't know. It's
Pull that
just
slide back again. I want to see how that slide goes back for a second.
let me see.
Yeah, because that it's kind of weird up front, right?
Like,
Because up front, so I want to see up front when the slide is back, because it seems like it's in a big piece of
Let me see
plastic
here.
there. Yeah, but there's a metal like the oh, okay, so the whole thing went back. Okay, interesting. Okay,
But
and
no,
it's on the real like CZ.
yeah. Hmm.
yeah, no, it's like I said, it's not double stack. It's single stack mags.
Mm-hmm.
What
Mm.
can go here? But yeah, I mean, I just for some reason it just and it's not ginormous either. It's like a compact style gun.
Mm-hmm.
So um, move
No,
this
that's
thing over
cool.
here.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure if
Man,
I've
No.
seen this one and the serial
I can remember
number.
in the '90s, man. Those stars, man, were the best looking guns that you could ever find, man. I hate they went out of business.
Yeah, were they expensive?
Uh, not necessarily.
Mm.
Yeah,
It depends on what it
they
is.
weren't cheap, but they weren't expensive either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a. Oh, got my finger on the trigger. Woo 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 woo. It's a
Hey, you
Dangerous.
know what,
You dangerous.
Walter? Is that the Ultra Star?
yes, Ultra Star. Yes, sir.
They had one a Fire Star too, didn't they?
Yeah, they have a Fire Star. A lot of people.
Yeah,
The Fire Star
I
was all metal.
metal. Yeah, I love that
And
Fire Star.
yeah, I mean, I remember when those guns came out. They were like the Canics were when the Canic came out. Everybody
Yeah,
had to have a Fire Star, and it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and then I think they
And they
made that
were
fire. They also had a 45 caliber Fire Star, if I'm not mistaken.
they
Um,
were always in the gun magazines too.
yeah, yeah, they were all yeah, exactly, yeah. So
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just one
it makes me
like I said.
wonder.
Go ahead.
I wonder why Glock wasn't more publicized back in the day like it was.
I think it's just because that time plastic, the polymer lower stuff was frowned upon.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Yeah,
I mean. A lot of, I mean, I didn't come to the Glock side until I saw their sales videos where they threw it out of a helicopter
Okay.
and like
yeah.
it landed on the ground and pow 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 and they froze it and they did all this other
Mm-hmm.
stuff. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool. I need to get me one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Everyone was
someplace
metal
around,
gun guys back then, right? Like no one trusted the plastic guns.
yeah, well, it was new, Everybody,
Mm-hmm.
it was, that wasn't the thing, Everybody's,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think they were that cheap either. So, in comparison to other guns too, so
Mm-hmm.
um, that has something to do with it too. I'm sure. I have another one. Want to see
Okay.
another one?
Yes. Not gonna
Okay,
say
it's in
no.
a
Let's
nice
see.
little holster.
German.
Yep. Actually, Yugoslavian.
Hmm.
So,
East, okay.
basically, it is the. Let's see here. This is the Model 70, made by Zastava.
Oh,
Zastava.
Zastava. Yeah. That isn't
Did you
Zastava.
that.
see them at SHOT Show?
What's that?
Did you see them at SHOT Show?
Yeah. Don't they?
Yes,
They
sir.
had
I
a big
did.
booth there. What was going on with that at Shot Show? Are they in America now or something? What's the deal?
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
Zastava USA. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this thing is 32 caliber, all steel. Um, it's basically like a downsized Tokarev almost, in a lot of senses, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one I brought this out to Hank's one time, Rod, to shoot it after I just got it, and I
Mm-hmm.
hadn't cleaned it, and they had like the cosmoline grease on it,
Mm.
and it was so kind of gooey that the gun wouldn't cycle. They go like
Mhm.
boom, and it wouldn't cycle. So I
I
laid
think I
it out.
remember
I
this.
laid it out in the sun at Hank's,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
some of the cosmoline melted off it, and then it
Mm-hmm.
fired all right. So I don't think I've cleaned it since. So
Oh, okay. I guess
well, I
it's a
mean,
good thing they put that Cosmoline on.
it's got a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, this another one of the surplus guns on the market. So
Mhm.
I had to get one for the library.
I
So
have no idea why I love surplus guns so much.
well, they got some of them have character, and they're different.
Yeah.
And, yeah, you know, from a different part of the world, that kind of thing.
They
But
got those new Browning high powers in
yeah,
surplus. Yeah.
yep, high powers. The Turks make a high power now. FN's going to sell a high power again,
Oh yeah.
and then
Mhm.
Springfield Armory had the high
Yeah.
power, and then there's surplus ones that show up on the market.
Yeah. Obviously, everyone's going to be trying to get the FN version.
The FN's going to be the most expensive.
Well, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
they're
that's
talking
true.
$1,200. So,
Hmm.
and I think the Turkish guns are more on the order of 5 or 6,
Hmm.
and I think the Springfield Armory is on the order of 6 or 7,
Okay.
or
So
somewhere in there. So,
Springfield Armory will kind of be in the middle.
yeah,
Right.
You know.
I have an FN. It is
Ooh.
it's high power. It was made in Portugal. That was at that time they were making them in Portugal, and it's somewhere around here. I don't know if I can find it and dig it out, but that's for next time.
Mhm.
Mm.
I wouldn't mind getting another one, just one of those other ones. I'd even go for a Turkish gun. The Turkish guns are supposed to be pretty good. So
Mhm.
um,
Mm.
I just if I'm going to spend $1,200 and it's going to go bang the same way as the $600 gun, I know. Uh, yeah,
It depends on how it's positioning as a collectible to me. I think.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if you're looking at it that way, yeah, that's
Yeah,
another thing. I
that's
mean,
the
it's
thing.
it's kind of okay. Speaking of guns, oh, look at this. I have a black bag, and what's it say on it?
Glock.
Perfection.
Perfection.
Yeah,
Well, let us see what's in that black bag.
it better be perfect. I'm guessing it's gonna be
Well,
dildos.
it's a what though? How
Walter,
dare you?
I got a question for you
Yes,
about
sir. Yes,
the
sir.
high powers.
Yes, sir.
What is that little when you turn it over on the right hand side? What is that little indentation that's up there near by a couple of inches away from the muzzle on the
Oh,
high
just the
power?
way it just like
Yeah, it's like a moon shape indentation in there where you could put
it
like your
might.
thumb or something.
That's a good question. I have to find mine to. Now that you mention that,
Yeah.
right off
Um.
the top of my head, I don't know. Oh, speaking of Glocks, look at that. A Gen 2 Glock, by the way.
Ooh.
Is that Gen
This
2?
is
Okay.
a Gen 2 23 40 cal. 40.
At 40.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
a Gen 2 worth?
I
There's
don't
more Gen 2s out there, I think, right?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
more Gen 2s. They
Yeah,
they
there was a
still get
ton.
more than like a Gen 3 though.
Yeah, there was a ton of Gen
Oh,
2s, I think, in the police.
look
What
at
is this?
look at that dagger.
Oh, that's
Look at
what.
that dagger. That's the
Wait, did you?
PSA dagger.
Oh, you brought this out to the house, this bag, I think.
Yeah, and you know what? I think I don't even shoot it. Somebody else shot it.
Does
Uh
it
huh.
shoot like a Glock?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
it's.
It's the grip. The grip. I really like the dagger's grip. The way grip feels. It has a way different shape. It's not so.
Mhm.
Mhm.
A different
Well, the
grip
Gen.
angle. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
Glock hump.
Yep.
It's still
Yep.
got a. It's still got a. It actually looks like it has a bigger hump if you put the Glock back up. But it's just that you can get in more. It looks like you can get more meat into the top part under,
Yeah.
right under the
The
what is
beaver
that
tail.
called? Yeah, the beaver tail there.
Yeah.
Um, so it kind of feels better in the hand. And then obviously there's a finger bump out in the front of it too. There's like a little position to
Right.
finger grip
Yeah.
on there, give you a little
It's good.
bit
Yeah.
better handling. Um, yeah, I think PSA did a good job with those, and
Oh yeah.
they're
I no complaints on that gun.
mhm.
100% happy on that. Let me find.
Yeah, and
Oh,
people were saying that they were vaporware, but I think they're more available now. They're making a lot more.
you can go on the website right now. You can buy one.
Hmm.
You can buy the guns. You can buy the slides. This is a dagger frame
Hmm.
on a aftermarket slide. Um, $99 for a complete frame. Can't beat
Hmm.
that for nothing.
No.
Um, what I'm
Oh,
looking
that's
for.
good.
Oh, look at here!
Well,
Look
what
at
is
here!
this? What is
This
this?
is Gen
Gen
2,
1.
Gen 2 17.
Oh.
Ah, very clean looking.
Yeah, that's why I
Brian,
love.
Go ahead. Sorry,
Go ahead.
cutting you
That's
off.
why I like the Gen 1s because it's. I know a lot of people don't like it because they don't have all the. They feel like they're slick and all that stuff, but
Hmm.
it's just a lean, mean shooting machine. That's all it is.
Brian Quick says
Mm.
Gen 2 Glock are peak plastic pistol aesthetics.
Yeah.
Cruiseman says looks just like my dagger. The dagger feels real good in my hand.
Yeah.
And then Night Train said earlier that I remember a couple of years ago the Canadian military was dumping all their high power pistols. They wanted big bucks for those beat up pistols. So
Well, the Canadians
Walter's
ran
just
those.
still whipping out Glocks from
And there's a
this freaking guy.
P80. Here's a P80.
Mm.
A
The
polymer. This is a
Canadians.
polymer 80. This isn't the Glock retro. This is a polymer
No,
80.
this is actually a P80.
Yeah.
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 So, but yeah, this one runs fine. Um, no, no
Walter,
worries
what
with
kind
that.
of barrel is that?
What kind of what? I'm sorry.
What kind of barrel is that on there?
Oh hell, that's probably a Bear Creek Arsenal barrel.
Oh,
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I froze up for a second. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
mm.
Yeah, I mean, I get the Bear Creek Arsenal barrels are they're inexpensive to begin with, and I get them for dealer price, and sometimes they're like stupid cheap. So
Yeah. Flying
you
Rich
know,
says he wants Gen 1 Glock 7 100% ceramic.
before
Me
they
too. Me
yeah, when
too.
the Glocks first started coming in, they had issues with the ATF had issues with the serial number
Mm-hmm.
because they didn't have that plate. They didn't have a metal plate. I guess it was just in the plastic or something. So,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
and then here's one of the Redhead Stepchilds. This one runs fine. The FMK.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It was like I bought it for like $219 or something during the pandemic. It uses a mag that's like an XD mag actually. So
Mm.
similar,
Ah.
similar to an XD mag. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think that's all for the Glock show today.
That's
Oh,
a bunch of. Oh.
one last thing. Let's go. Let's go, Brandon.
Did you take.
That's cool. And,
Oh, where did you get that sticker from?
From Patrick,
Right, okay.
otherwise known as Babyface P.
The BFP.
Yep.
Somewhere
That
online,
adjutant.
I think on Facebook or something, I saw the t-shirt. There's a Let's Go Brandon t-shirt, but, well, it doesn't say Let's Go Brandon, it says something else. But when you
Yep.
fold the shirt up like that, then it says,
Oh.
have you seen that? It's
One
like,
of the
it's a disguised Let's Go Brandon, so you could be, which I
one of
don't
the
know how it works.
exhibitors at the SHOT Show had something on their booth.
Mm-hmm.
Like it said "Let's go, Brandon," and they got in trouble from the NSSF.
So the NSSF had rules that you can't have that?
Well, you can't be outwardly obnoxious.
So the NSSF going to bat for Biden.
oh yeah,
And
did you see?
challenging free speech out there for people paying them.
Yeah.
Did you see what they did to Guerrilla Ammunition?
I think that's who it was, right?
I think that was
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I could. Did anyone post pictures of that? I need to pull that up. I know this is like the second time we're talking about that. Did you take pictures of that, Walter?
No, I did not. I saw their stuff, but I didn't take a picture of it. I didn't think anything. It doesn't bother me. I could care less,
Mhm.
But you don't want to be on. That's not very businesslike.
So
That's what they think.
I was just going to Google that up, and a couple of things come up here which I think are funny. So one right here on my thing, SpaceX rolls out premium Starlink satellite internet tier at $500 a month.
$500 a month. Do you get
These
a free ride on the Starlink, the Starship for that
these
price?
bastards.
Holy fuck!
I mean, seriously,
What
bro.
Is Elon gonna come set it up at your house?
Yeah,
Come on, man,
as my kids
What
would
the-
say, bruh.
bruh.
What
What
the
is that,
hell?
bruh?
Huh?
What is that? What the whole bra thing? What's that?
I don't know where the hell it came from, but anything if I say something embarrassing to my kids or whatever, they go, bruh.
It's like don't
Yeah.
do that. Bruh.
Yeah. Yeah. Starlink, I don't know, man. What's the deal with you? I'm paying Starlink $100 and that thing is not reliable enough for me to do the show. Now now they want to kick it up an extra $400. cray cray. And then
Now,
Dwayne
what
Johnson.
is Starlink?
Starlink is so Starlink is a satellite. It's so SpaceX is launching all these satellites, and it's
Mm-hmm.
low Earth orbits
Earth orbit,
(LEO)
yeah.
satellites that you can get internet with. So basically, it's bouncing a triangle from your house. There's a dish that goes on your house that goes up to the low Earth orbit satellites, and it goes down to a base station somewhere, and then just bounces back and forward. So, like in my case, the base station is in either Tallahassee or Jacksonville. So
Mm-hmm.
your internet speed depends on that place. Like if that place has fiber, you'll get faster speed, and then also, but the signal is bouncing back and forward, right? So
Is
basically,
it
like
worth getting?
um, we're paying like $100 a month, and I use it's decent in the house for like for me uploading stuff or getting online and doing everything. But for doing the show, it's not consistent enough. It's not it's not consistent enough for me to do the show. It's not solid like if I had cable internet access from when we were renting a studio.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it drops out while we're doing the show, we've got to kick everything and start everything all over again.
Start
So.
all over again.
Reboot.
Yeah. Flying Rich says, Rod, you probably have good internet. You're in Jacksonville.
Mm.
What kind of internet do you guys have fiber optic available?
Yeah, I'm sure we do. Let me check my speed real quick.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
doing
okay.
that right now.
Oh,
too.
everybody's checking their speed, you bastards. Let me see. I'll check my speed. Right now I'm in a town. I'm sitting outside of a library, a town not far away from where we are, and I'll do a speed test while everybody I'm gonna check my speed. Check my speed right now. I'll do a speed test too and see what my speed test comes back with. Bear in mind I'm actually on the show. Doing the show
All
while I'm
right.
doing.
Download 232. And now it's the upload. Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
We're pushing 330. 330?
You bastard.
3
My
Walter has fiber.
331.
Walter has fiber optic. Walter has fiber optic. Okay, go ahead, Rob.
Oh,
And I'm
okay,
hard, and I'm also hardwired into the router. So
Yeah, yeah. So there you
yeah,
go.
my download speed is 36.7,
Mm-hmm.
and my upload speed is 800.3.
What?
What? No, that doesn't make any sense.
800
The
or
upload?
80.3?
No, I'm sorry, 33.4. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, what are you looking at?
33.4.
Oh, okay.
800.
I was about to say.
What?
He got
You
that
got
laser.
AT&T,
He got-
you in an AT&T bunker or something? What are you doing?
So let me see. Where the hell did that go? The test that I just did. I don't even know where it went to.
You see that when I say the bunker thing, you remember back in the old days with the telephone company, they had those big buildings with all the equipment inside and the air conditioners and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's inside those buildings now. I don't know.
Yeah.
They don't have all that equipment inside those buildings no more.
Yeah, we're gonna flip over here in like 20 seconds, but let me show this real quick. If I can do this. So here we go. Winter Park, Florida connection. We got 53 down, 35 up. That's what we're getting. Yup. That's
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty fast.
yeah.
You-
we're coming
you
back from
remember-
this break. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of a DAO, or decentralized autonomous organization like TUSC Crypto. TUSC cryptocurrency is a firearm-friendly e-commerce option for online payment transactions, secured on the blockchain. So when you're in the crypto market, please consider TUSC, TUSC. All right, here we go. We're back. Yeah, what were you going to say, Walt?
Rod, before we got a new router here, I was having
Mhm.
problems with my internet like constantly. So I checked it out the speed one time, and it was like 9 one way and like 10 the other way, and I'm like, and I was just like, no. So we got a new router, and then I got like I hooked it up directly, and now I get like warp speed. So it's like
So what kind of router did you get?
I don't know. It came from the provider. I think it came from Frontier. I think so.
The big thing is Walter has fiber optic, which they did actually run fiber optic all over Florida, but for a lot of people, it's just sitting outside of your neighborhoods or outside of your house. They're waiting for money to connect it. And it's funny, like, because I'm using Starlink in the house now for whatever we're streaming or whatever else we're doing there in the house, I'm getting a lot of ads if I look at YouTube where they're like, yeah, the government needs to give us money. So it's it's funny. So yeah, I was getting 53 downloads, but the important thing is the up was 35, which is not bad. Skivvy Waver says he's getting 162 down and 23 up. So there you go. Yeah, and D Stan says, did you guys cover the Florida boy that got 2 Barrett 50s while fishing? Yes, we did today and yesterday.
Yeah, I hear those stories about magnet fishing, and I always want to go out to these different little, like you go out to a fishing pier where people go all the time, just go out and just see what people lose in the water. Yeah, because people lose all kinds of shit.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be nice to come up with some like Rolexes or something. Diamond rings, but that's nice. That shouldn't even magnetize, to be honest.
No, it's not magnetized. Yeah, you'll come up with old fishing knives, and And,
Flying Rich wants to know what model Barretts they were. I think they were 90. What was it?
95s, I think.
95 Bs or something.
Didn't Rich say it was 95s the last time we talked about this?
They
definitely weren't. They definitely weren't the big ones, the semi-auto guns.
Yeah, I think they were.
And they definitely had to be a lot rotted off them for a magnet to pick them up. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's interesting. Mm-hmm.
A semi-auto Barrett weighs in at about, I think, a regular one weighs in about 28 pounds, something like that. So you'd have a hell of a time picking that up with a magnet, especially a little kid.
Yeah. So here's the other thing that was interesting when I was looking at the new stuff. Dwayne Johnson, Kevin James, and more support Joe Rogan as criticism mounts. So that whole Joe Rogan thing has legs. It's still walking. I guess there's other people trying to come off Spotify. By the way, Spotify, if with all these old ass musicians and whoever that's trying to come off Spotify, if you're looking for a very entertaining podcast,
I mean, we'll get on there, and we do it cheap too. Come on.
Who Moved My Freedom podcast? Offer us some money. I could actually pay these dudes.
I mean, if I get on there, the numbers will quadruple.
Okay, yeah.
And I ain't apologizing for nothing.
Yeah, we'll be getting banned every day.
I'm trumping it. I ain't apologizing for nothing.
Yeah. Flying Rich says The Rock is dead to me after supporting former VP.
Yeah.
So.
Dwayne, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's tough with these. It's tough with these. Actors turned politician type dudes, what I'm saying?
Just keep your mouth shut and make money. How about that? Just do that.
What other stuff, either one of you guys here, let me see, I gotta keep putting Rod Mills' name, there we go, boom. Scorched Earth Firearms out there.
You got me, I only told Lola I was going to do this for an hour.
Oh, are you out? Are you done?
No, all I gotta do is pack for leaving tomorrow. That's no big deal.
Oh, okay.
Don't take me that long to pack. You got me now, so use me like use me. So.
Yeah, we got.
Are you driving or flying?
Use me. Use me.
We're flying. We're flying this time.
Yeah.
So, that's a cool.
My father-in-law passed away. And
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then we're doing my daughter's husband passed away at the end of the year, and we're doing a remembrance. So we have a funeral on Friday and a remembrance on Saturday.
Oh man,
so
he was
like
pretty young.
A double whammy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
how old was your daughter, your son-in-law?
40 something, early 40s.
Oh man,
it's a long story. I'll tell you when we're not not here sometime. But
it's a sad story. It's too bad. Those guys got married like how many years ago? 2-3 years ago?
2.
Maybe 3.
I remember. Hold on, isn't that the time where you went out there and
Hank went?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hank, something about costumes or something.
Yeah. It was a Halloween wedding.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he'd tell you about the beignets and the brothers serving them and everything else.
Right.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would have loved that, Rod Mills. I was out there in Louisiana. Walter rented this whole.
You had a pimp. You had a pimp outfit on, didn't
I
you?
was, I
Me?
was, I was, I had a zoot suit. I got
Oh,
a zoot
Walter.
suit.
Yeah, Walter had a zoot
Oh,
suit.
yeah.
I dressed as Rick. I
Rick and
dressed up
Morty.
as Rick from Rick and Morty. But Walter rented this huge, like, big warehouse thing that inside of it, it's all these. It's like a movie set inside. So there's all these different.
It's like a plantation
Yeah,
inside the warehouse.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was really really nice. And there were caterers there and everything. Everyone was dressed up like it was, everyone was dressed up like it was Halloween or something. And so the caterers kept bringing me the most awesome beignets I've ever had in my whole life. And the
Mm.
caterers were black, so they like I was
I
me and
got
Lola
one,
the only
Rod.
black
I
people.
got one.
Yeah,
One.
yeah. Me and Lola were the only black people that I remember being there. I didn't see any other.
Mm-hmm.
So and lots of Peggy's family kept trying to find out who I was, so I just kept telling them that I was Walter's son. And half of those people actually believe me. Even though I'm just like 10 years. I'm 10 years younger than Walter. Anyway, so the caterers kept bringing the fresh beignets directly to me.
Right to the brothers.
So the guy would just come and stand there with the tray, and I'll just be like, "Ugh," and everyone was like, "Oh, these things are good," and Walter didn't have any. So
I got
then,
one.
Mm.
yeah,
One.
Walter got
That
that
was
one because I told the guy, I was like, "Do you see that dude right there? That's the guy actually paying for everything. You might want to give him
I paid $20,000 for that one beignet.
reparations."
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Those were awesome beignets, Walter. I don't feel any kind of guilt.
I can sense that.
I don't feel any kind of guilt. Listen. I hooked you up with one, man. Seriously, I thought
You the
about you.
man.
Yeah,
You the man.
I thought about you. It was good though. The food was good. That was a good caterer.
Yeah. Yep.
And the wedding was nice. That's the last wedding I've been to. I don't go to a lot of weddings, and the whole thing's sad.
Yeah, that was on the same weekend as Babyface's wedding.
Yep,
And,
Patrick got married that same day. While we were there, Patrick was sending us pictures of
yeah.
of his wedding. Yeah, and Walter and I would have been at Patrick's wedding if it wasn't all.
Yeah, if it wasn't the other way around, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So.
But so that's what I'm doing this weekend, Rod. We're leaving tomorrow morning and coming back on Sunday. So
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. It's been crazy for you guys, man. How many times have you been to Louisiana already in the last 3 months?
We went after the hurricane, and then we went at Christmas, and then we went. Peggy went after when Jason was just about when he was dying, and what is that time? We've been another time too. I can't remember. Yeah, but my aunt died.
Yeah. Your brother-in-law died?
My brother-in-law died.
Yeah.
Who else? There's been a couple, so it's just one of those,
Yeah.
one of those times, I guess,
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
What happened there to these guys? Uh-oh. I know I'm still here. I don't see either
brother-in-law,
Okay. Yeah, Walt, you there? Yeah, something happened with the awesome
I can hear
internet.
you. I can hear you fine. Yeah.
I don't know if it was me or not. Oh, lost both of them here. What the holy heck happened there? Okay, so hopefully I'm still broadcasting out there to the people. Both of these guys. Call them back. Call them back. Something probably happened with... Hold on. You're not... Here you go, Walt. Yeah, your audio is off. There. Yeah, your audio is off. And I don't know what happened to Rod Mills.
Okay.
Yeah, Rod. We're waiting for Rod to come back in. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Oh, here's Rod. Rod Mills calling in right now. Joining us. Here he goes. What happened to you guys?
I don't know.
We just shut up.
That was weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Those caterers caught up to us.
Yeah.
Brian Quick says, I still see Hank. Jay Grew, you're still alive. Yeah, I was still alive. Somehow, I don't know what that was. That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was... Yeah. Yeah, it's been a rough. I know it's been rough for you guys for the last little while here.
Well, it's like something's going on every.
Hmm.
I was supposed to go this weekend up to your part of the woods in Jacksonville, up in that
Hmm.
area, to race mini bikes.
Oh, really? Where at?
Yeah, it's a place called Jacksonville International Raceway.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's a small racetrack near the intersection of Interstate 10 and 301,
Hmm. Oh,
Hmm.
okay,
and,
gotcha. I know where that is.
Hmm.
and they're holding a 24-hour race on mini bikes. So
Ooh, who's
yeah,
gonna be your drivers?
well, it was going to be me, the old guy, me,
Hmm.
my son Will, Connor that works for me, and another guy that used to work for me, Victor. Well,
Hmm.
I can't go because I'm going to New Orleans. Victor bailed out because supposedly he's working, and then it's just two people. You can't do 24 hours with two people. It's just
Yeah, that's
Oh
gonna be
no,
rough.
not
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
did.
yeah.
You need you need a good.
On a mini bike? No.
I mean, you need a good 5 or 6 person team to do that.
Yeah,
Because somebody's got to count your laps when you're riding too, and then somebody's resting, fixing things. It's a
Did you guys
constant
build a
thing.
new bike for that?
That well, not for that.
Hmm.
I built another one for a different race we did. That was like a 3-hour endurance race. Um,
Hmm.
and come to find out, we took two bikes, the brand new one we didn't use, and we used the backup bike and rode the 3-hour race. I think me and my son came in third. So,
Okay.
but yeah, um, so there'll be other races.
What does Rod have tattooed there on his? He's flexing his tattoo. Show us that tattoo again. Don't try to hide
hold
it
on.
now. What is that?
It's just some. Actually, I'm covering a scar from when I was on a motorcycle
Ooh,
accident
that's a.
back
Oh wow, that's. Oh yeah, that I can see that's a
in
scar.
2004.
Wow.
I can't think of it. What did they used to call this type of
Tribal? Is
design?
it tribal?
Tribal, yeah, tribal,
Tribal.
yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay. What bike was that? Was that like a Hayabusa or something that you?
No, no, that was a Honda 954.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they spent about a week picking asphalt out of my arm.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. Ah, did you had on a bunch of gear or you had no gear on?
I didn't have. I No, I didn't have it. I didn't have any gear on my upper body. I did have. Um, I had some Tim's on and some. Man, this was back in 2004, so I had some Sean John jeans on and some
Yeah.
Timberlands.
Yeah. It's fresh off the video music video
Exactly.
set right there.
I, I,
uh,
I see these people riding bikes with shorts and flip flops on and stuff,
yeah, crazy.
and then they're females behind them with a tank top on and stuff.
Hmm.
And I'm thinking, man, if they go down or they go, that woman's going to be one messed. They're all going to be messed up.
Oh yeah,
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
ugh.
Like especially Florida guys, I found a lot of Florida people like basically as little babies, I guess, were riding motorcycles. And they're pretty
Hmm.
good. They're pretty good riders, but yeah, you never know. Anything could happen. Um, but
Oh
hey,
wow.
it's your life. What's up, Walt?
I was looking in the chat here. Cruzman said that his mom and dad's anniversary are on the same day, 8 years apart.
Yeah, of them dying. Yeah, I see that.
Dying, yeah.
Yeah,
And then Night Train said his mom passed away on New Year's Day of all days. Yeah,
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 yeah. Condolences out there to
yeah,
everyone dealing with that stuff. Not
yeah.
easy.
My daughter's husband died on Thanksgiving weekend,
Hmm.
which is the
Ooh.
same weekend. That's my anniversary, wedding anniversary weekend too, Thanksgiving.
Hmm.
So
Mm.
that right around there. So bless his heart. Um,
Hmm.
I mean, what,
Jason was nice. I liked him.
yeah, Jason was all right. Just had
Yeah, he's
some.
cool.
He had
Cool
some
guy. Yeah,
some ghost. What was that word? Did turn
yeah,
how you put that or
yeah,
some? Yeah.
yeah.
Um.
It's hardest I know for Alexis. So
Yeah.
she's awesome.
Well.
She's pretty cool.
Yep.
You know, I mean, Walt, if we had polygamy, I would become your son-in-law. Um, just based on how nice Alexis is, plus the guns. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I would like to get a
Well,
bigger share of that gun collection. But Alexis is awesome, man. You know, she's cool.
damn, that's one way to do it, I guess.
Alexis is good. I'm not divorcing Lola for nothing, man. Lola
Oh,
can't get rid of me. You know, I'm not doing that for nothing. Lola's gonna
yeah.
have to actually run away. You know, which hey, at some point, you know, at some point
Well,
she may
all right.
decide to
Okay.
do
Is
that.
is is this for public discussion?
What?
Squirrels and your wiring.
Yeah, we could talk. We could talk about it. Yeah,
You haven't heard about that heavy rod?
yeah.
So squirrels were eating his wire.
Some I think so. Right now, I'm getting my my R8 checked out because the rear tail light was out. But then also, I'm seeing like weird liquid on the engine. Right? On you know, it's
Yeah,
like a
yellow.
Okay,
You
you know
weird
what?
yellow
That
liquid.
like
happened.
a.
That happened to a good friend of mine. Man,
Mhm,
we were we went to a on a cruise,
mhm.
and my old apartment complex I stayed in, we got it was not funny, but I was cracking up. Man, we got back. He tried to crank his car up, and it wouldn't crank. So he got it towed, and the dealership said, "Yeah, you have a rodent infestation."
Yeah. If you, I mean, we're talking Florida here. If you let that car sit for a couple of days, man, anything could get up in it. You
And
Yeah.
know. So
come to find out, man, it was a family of squirrels living in his
these squirrels are
chewing
no
on his.
squirrels here are no joke, man. The
I'm
squirrels
like,
here
Well,
are no joke.
damn.
Yeah.
squirrels ain't nothing but furry rats.
A
So,
hundred percent. 100%.
yeah, they're
But but
furry
Yeah.
but
rats.
hey, with that R8, doesn't it have? You have okay. So I got a BMW. So
Hmm.
aren't those cars have the things underneath them,
Yeah,
so
they're
that
well
way,
sealed. Yeah, they have like a plate covering the whole
yeah.
entire. There
How
is
could
one
it
on,
get in
dude. I wish I knew.
there?
I mean, my R8 has like, I mean, it has like intakes on the side too, but all of that has a grill. It has like on each side, it has a
Yeah.
grill. I don't know,
Yes.
but
But you got some mutant
I
rats.
mean, it could be simple as aside from squirrels, mice also, like field mice and stuff.
yeah,
So
there's some
yeah.
stuff that you could do, which I think like people say peppermint spray. I was looking into it. You could, if you get peppermint spray, you could spray it on stuff, and they don't like that. And mothballs,
Hmm.
and I saw someone say you could spray the mothballs with peppermint spray and put them all over everything.
I, I think you gotta get yourself a little electric fence, put electric fence up around that thing,
I'm
and
gonna
they jump
close it.
like a.
Yeah, I'm gonna close in my carport and
Now we
see
see. I believe Hunter was killing all those mice.
who.
Hunter, that dog you had.
Oh,
Oh,
Sailor.
sailor.
Sailor, yeah, Sailor.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, probably
Hunter.
not the.
No, that was Neckbone doing that. Come on
Yeah.
now, come on.
Probably not the. Probably not the mice, but I know he was chasing away squirrels and stuff like that for sure. Let me see. I'm trying to find. I mean, you guys are not going to hear the audio because I don't think that this plays the audio. But let me see. Here's the mechanic. This is what they do now. They make you a video when they want to talk about your ride.
Well,
You
then
know.
they have a record of it.
Yeah. They do a video. So yeah, this thing is pretty sealed underneath. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't even get like spiders or anything. Every now and then something gets in there, but yeah, when you live out in the country, it's really crazy. And so the engine is back all the way back here.
Hmm.
Um, and I guess he's gonna open it up right here. Let me see. Yeah. So somehow stuff was getting in there. So I hope they didn't do too much damage. You see that? That's what my
Hmm.
engine
Oh,
looks like. Yeah.
droppings.
Yeah, that doesn't look too clean. So
They were pissing on your engine.
yeah, bastards, man.
That's
I need a machine gun 22 out there for those bastards. I'm gonna catch up to them. Yeah, I need like a machine gun suppressed 22 for those mofos.
you need a
Um,
badass. You need a couple badass cats.
Yeah. I know what would chase those squirrels off, or at least distract them. This let me see if I can share this with you guys here. Let's see how long I could see if I can put this on here. Boom.
Oh,
This
Ooh,
this
oh
is what
man.
I need for the no, I can't show you guys that. I'm gonna get in trouble
who's
with
that?
Lola.
I
Brickell?
started.
You can
Yeah,
yeah.
you sent that to me this afternoon. I started looking at that, and I was like, oh my god, that girl's awesome.
Flexibilities. Yeah.
She's flexible.
Yeah. Flexibilities. You guys have to look up
Well,
if anyone knows who Sharzane, does anyone know Sharzane on I think she's called like She-Hulk on Instagram. No joke. I'll just give you just a little quick.
I'd
Okay,
like to
that's
be
it.
her
That's all you
neighbor.
get. That's all you get. That's all you get. Lola, I hope Lola's not even listening. I hope Lola has her headsets on
There's
right
some nice guns. She got some nice guns.
We would
now.
casually meet on the balcony every day.
Here's another news thing here that I saw that I thought was crazy. And I know there's gonna be we talk about like NFTs and crypto and all that here. Popular
Oh,
YouTuber orchestrates crypto scam to steal $500,000 from fans and shamelessly buys a new Tesla with the money. Uh,
that's who I was talking about. The rope thing right there.
Yeah, in apparent crypto fraud, a popular game streamer known from Twitch and YouTube has allegedly scammed his fans out of $500,000 by creating his own cryptocurrency and employing a simple pump and dump scheme. Instead of returning the money, he decided to buy himself an expensive new Tesla. There's no Tesla that costs $500,000 though.
No, and then he had also
Uh,
had accomplices too to set the whole thing up.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. I don't think it's not going to be that easy to. That's complicated. There are laws about all this stuff though, just
I
so
know,
everyone
and
knows.
and that is one of the things that's going to hinder the crypto thing too,
Yeah.
because people
Hmm.
constantly think it's a scam.
Hmm.
I mean, you got to be a little. All these cryptos pop up, and it's like, well, what's the? Where's it going? What's
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I completely agree with that. I mean, we get that all the
yeah.
time when people put things up there, and I think that look, everyone one has to do their own research into things, and
But some of these fanboys are so mindless. They follow
mm.
these people like
Yeah.
without even, you know.
And I'm not
Um,
sure. And I'm not sure if he did full disclosure. I'm assuming that he told people that he was somehow connected to it because I think that's really important. Like I tell everyone, we're connected to TUSC, and we talk about TUSC all the time. And
right.
there's a whole bunch of rules like TUSC. There's a whole bunch of rules on crypto, so it's not like America doesn't already have laws on crypto. So, Cruiseman
Hmm.
says that squirrel said you should have brought American. No, fella, that's what he said. It's not gonna make. Do you think squirrels like this? My van is a Ford. Do you think the squirrel's gonna go? Wait a second. This is a Ford. I'm not gonna try to get up
No,
in
wait
there
a
and
minute
eat
now.
something.
You got a chance to be in that nice R8, that upscale apartment,
Hmm.
Hmm.
versus a Toyota. Come on, what are
Yeah.
you going to take if you're a squirrel?
Basically, you
Come
know
on.
what the problem is? I don't drive it as much anymore since I bought this
Yeah,
van, and
yeah,
that's the big thing. And I really need to close in. Like I have a carport where I keep it, and I probably need to close that in and do a whole bunch of things, or I don't
yeah.
know, or sell it or something like that. But I really like cars,
Yeah,
so I don't want
or
to.
give it to Rod.
No, no.
Give it to Rod.
I'll tell you what. I'll give it to Sharzan before I give it to Rob. Sharzan has some skills. If you ever check out, if you ever, I don't know if you guys know. Now I'm gonna probably get her a cajillion more Instagram followers, but let me see. I'm gonna find. I think it's Sharzane or something like that. Yeah, here we go. She-Hulk. There you go. That's who. For anyone who wants to know, that's whose thing that I'm looking at. It's like a bodybuilder chick.
Mm.
Yeah. So this is what the internet was made for, in my personal opinion. Um,
Hmm.
yeah. So, skills. I'm just gonna show you guys the halfway decent stuff that you can even look at. Well, I guess this is all approved by Instagram. So, and let me see how many followers on there. Not that many. Not that many followers. Definitely more followers of Walter and Rod Mills right now. Going to their Instagrams. Death by snoosu, as I always say. That's the way to go.
I have enough distractions as it is with my own Instagram.
42 Chill says, and Hank will die. I am a red-blooded American.
Yep.
If you're going to die, die for a good reason.
You might as well die happy.
Go out for a good reason.
Yeah.
So there you go. Okay,
Yeah, trust me.
what big things in the time we have left here? Rod Mills, what stuff is what's the big things going on in your world, man, that we haven't covered here? I know you had some new stuff that you sent, but you know how that goes. We get distracted because Walter keeps bringing up stuff from Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Nah, man. Everything is about the same with me. Shit, trying to get some more clients in to do some more classes, but other than that, though, everything is copacetic, as they say. I plan on doing a little bit more traveling this year.
Okay.
But hopefully, Mr. COVID won't interfere with that. But we'll have to wait and see.
Is this just traveling? Oh, now I see what's going on here. This thing is getting on my internet.
Oh, look at that little baby hippopotamus. That's what I'm looking at on Instagram. Look at that little baby hippopotamus.
Yeah, that's Fiona.
Look at that little guy.
That's Fiona.
That is cute.
Hey, that is Fiona.
Oh, you know this? Where is
For
this?
real?
Yeah. That's she's in the Cincinnati Zoo.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. All right. Well.
Yeah.
See, look, I'm not the only person like little baby hippopotamuses.
No, it's cute. Yeah. AK Sean says the engine on the R8 was probably warm. That's why they were in there to get the. You get that a lot at work in the winter. I think it's because the engine wasn't running. If you drive your car often, and just move it around and drive it, it's not so bad. Like when I was driving it every day, I didn't have that problem. But because it's parked up, anything, we're living this is what people don't understand. Nature is stronger than us. Nature is stronger than us. If you leave something there long enough, nature will encroach on you. The animals, all the things out there will encroach on you.
It's amazing if you look at a building that gets abandoned and it gets left alone, how fast it goes. It starts to gone.
Yeah. I think they said, like any city, if you take New York City and no one lives there, no one maintains things, in about 10,000 years, you won't even know that there was a city there. It won't be there.
Hey, look at I Am Legend.
Huh? Oh, I Am Legend?
Look at I Am Legend. Yeah.
Yeah, but that wasn't 10,000 years, in there. But yeah. Oh. 10,000 years from I Am Legend, it will be like that, yeah. It'll look like mountains. Sorry, go ahead.
If people stopped driving, it wouldn't be very long before grass and trees started growing through the road. So,
yeah. So let's see here. Oh, this was something I just saw. Someone sent me this in the news. SHOT Show. Governor Kristi Noem has eliminated permit and background check fees in South Dakota.
She's not a bad-looking woman, by the way, either.
Yeah. Let's see. There you go.
There's nothing wrong with her.
I wouldn't kick her out.
And what was the headline on that again?
South Dakota's Republican Governor Kristi Noem attended SHOT Show 2022 with one message for the firearm industry, manufacturers, and businesses. South Dakota is open for business.
Open for business.
Yeah,
but they're cold as hell there.
Yeah.
That's
true.
As soon as I mentioned that stuff, my wife was like, "No, too cold."
Too cold.
Yeah.
Hey, it's cold if white folks say it's cold.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Shit.
True.
That part of the country's had a weird winter. They've had a lot. It's been cold, but they haven't got a lot of snow up in a lot of those places up there.
Mm-hmm.
all the snow's been somewhere else this year. So
Yeah.
so
Snow is
cold.
all on the East Coast right now, right? You know, there's a lot of
Yeah, it's
Northeast.
ice and there's an ice storm and all that stuff working its way across the
Yeah.
eastern part of the country. Yeah.
Cruise Man says that's not a bodybuilder. She's a dancer for money.
Oh, dances for money. That's a
She's
song.
Money. Yeah. Do it. I'm your private dancer.
Private dancer, dancing for money.
Was that Tina Turner? I know
Tina Turner,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's right. No,
Tina
we
Turner
got-
was
I
built.
never quite understood that song. I'm like,
Oh, you don't
this is
really?
a slow song about a stripper.
Tina Turner was built pretty nice back in the days too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Respect.
Yeah.
Respect. Put some respect on it.
Black.
Put some respect on it. Night Train says a trucker's credo is stay out of the Dakotas in the winter.
Mm.
Yeah.
What happened?
I believe Night Train.
I need to
Tyvin
live
just-
in a warm place. What's up?
Tyvin just posted a picture on Instagram of it, all snowy and shit where he's at.
Yeah.
So
Where the hell is Tyler?
Is he
I
in
know. I
Ohio?
ain't seen.
Is he in Ohio or he's driving out on the road? Let me see. He would have probably.
He's on the
said it,
road
yeah.
somewhere.
He would have probably said
Tyler
it. in his
freaking
Instagram.
disappeared.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing,
Now,
Rod. I
now
don't know
because of Tyvin, we got to get rid of Sharzan here for a
Oh,
second.
wait,
wait,
that ain't Tyvin. Wait a minute, that ain't Tyvin.
No,
That ain't Tyvin
no,
either.
don't get distracted, Tyvin. Tyvin show.
Damn you.
Isn't it? What isn't his thing? The Ty? No, it's the Tyvin show, right? What the hell is
Yeah, the
Tyvin?
Tyvin show.
The Tyvin. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, look at that, man. Look at that road. That looks
Hell
cold.
no.
Speaking of cold.
Yeah. Oh, that's 81. No, it's not. It's mild 81. Sorry, no. For a second. Oh, look at that. That's lonely. There's nobody else out there. Black ass. Let me
Ain't
see.
no
What is
women
that?
out there.
Yeah, exit 80. I don't know where that is. Tyvin sees some crazy things on the road, too.
Mhm.
Oh, look at this helicopter. Get
Oh,
to
look
the
at
chopper.
that, Look at that mobile home that
Yeah,
came apart on the road, man.
yeah.
Where
Smack. By the way, anyone wants to follow Tyvin, there it goes. HC Tyvin.
Hey Walter, can
That's
you
it.
imagine living in the Dakotas?
No.
I could, but not my. I'd be divorced.
But do you think that you could work in a shop in the Dakotas?
Yeah,
I mean, just-
you have you just have to prepare for it and dress for it and everything else, you know. But
What is this picture? Is this Tyvin lately?
I don't know.
What is the deal with this? So I'm sorry. I'm more obsessed with pictures on Tyvin's Instagram than the booty chick. What is going on there? Someone let us know what's up with that picture of Tyvin. He looks like he's.
I remember when
I haven't-
Tyvin-
Oh, here's the color version. Here's the color version of it too. What
I think
what is happening?
there's some software.
Yeah,
I
well,
think there's some software involved there.
yeah. What is happening there with that? Someone's gonna have to explain that to me later.
Hey, remember when Tyvin used to be on the show here, and he used to he would live stream from either his truck on the road
Yeah.
or that bunker he was in.
Yeah. We got to get Tyvin back on at least somewhere in here for the year. I don't know, Tyvin. I think Tyvin is busy just trucking right now, right? It's probably a lot of work out there for truckers, I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, yes,
Yeah.
yes. A lot
Tyvin
of
is
work
making
right
that
now.
real money. You know,
Yep.
he's getting paid. He's not messing around with this YouTube nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyvin's not trying to go broke. Tyvin has cars to buy. Yeah.
Pickup trucks to buy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
No,
last time I heard from Tyvin, he was coming to Florida for vacation or something.
Yeah.
That's the last
Yeah,
time
and
I
that
heard
was
from
about
Tyvin.
3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, Tyvin had a badass
No, that
Cadillac
was-
the last time.
Yeah.
That was this year.
It
Well, that was
wasn't that
last year. Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, last year. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tyvin's in
And then he
Florida
was he
also.
Rod he was building the pickup truck, and it caught fire.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the red one,
So
right?
Yeah,
yeah, the red one. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it caught fire.
Yeah, it caught fire.
Mm-hmm.
Something he
It
was
wasn't
working
even
on it.
running.
Electronics. It backfired or something when he was trying to get it going, and it caught fire and burned up the engine. Yeah.
Yeah. Tyvin, I think Armory and Axis should know about Tyvin. I think Tyvin, he used to race trucks and stuff like that. My
Oh,
Sure.
understanding, he used to race trucks and all that kind of stuff. Back. Listen, everyone out there, Walter and Rod Mills, you guys need to go to Utreon and smash the up arrow under the title of
I
this
did.
video. Okay, make sure you did. Make sure you
I
did.
did already.
All the people out there, all the folks out there.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What gun stuff do we have here before we wrap it up? Any other gun stuff going on in the world that we're supposed to know about while you guys are getting all distracted?
Well, while I was at the SHOT Show, a guy came up and told me that FN's going to start selling the semi-auto M249 again. You know, the belt-fed semi-auto of the
The
249 machine gun.
Yeah, the saw. Is that the saw?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really?
I guess they stopped selling it because ATF didn't like something about the first version, and then so they got a new version out, and they're going to start selling it again.
How much is that going to be?
I have no idea. I think. Oh, what's Rod? Rod, are you looking?
No, he's
you
not
reading
frozen.
something?
No, he's not frozen.
No,
Yeah,
he's not
he's looking
Oh.
at something. He's looking. Who knows what Rob Mills is looking at?
I was looking at that lady hand.
Don't blame me. Don't blame
And
me.
Walter thought I was frozen.
Yeah, for a second you were like,
he was like this. Let me see. FNM 249. Oh boy. Let's see. Semi-auto. Walt, if you don't have one of these, you need to get one of these, I think.
oh yeah,
What's that?
semi-auto
Let's see.
249. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I
pull
was
it up.
still waiting for Palmetto State Armory to come out with that MP5.
That's gonna be you're gonna be waiting a little bit for that.
Yeah, that's not on their hot list anymore.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's other stuff coming out, but that's a little backlisted.
Right now, your best deal on an MP5 is the Century Arms ones that they're bringing in from Turkey.
Yeah.
They're about 1,500, 1,600, depending on who buys it or who you order it from. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So look, check it out. FN M249S Para.
$10,000.
This is available for commercial and law enforcement.
Okay,
10.5.
that's the full auto one. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
10.5. Wait, no, it can't. Is it 10.5 for the full
Oh,
auto?
it says semi-auto. Oh, scroll down again. It
Newest
says semi-auto
edition,
right there.
yes.
Semi-auto version currently contracted. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Why would I want to get an M249 with that funky ass little stock? I need the full size stock on it. There you go.
Yeah, well, what is this supposed to be? What is this one?
Paratrooper like version.
Oh, so what is so you need this one right here.
Yeah, I need one with a real stock on it. Yeah.
Oh, that one's 10 grand. That's a little bit less.
That's all. No worries. I got
Yeah.
that, man.
Walter, yeah, man. Come on. Whip out that
got
Black
it. I got
American Express
That black card.
that Black American Express card.
I don't have
there.
an American Express anymore. Used to have American Express, not anymore though.
You know, that no limit. Just throw it down.
I could do it on one. We got a card that's got a.
Yeah.
Anyways, never
I mean,
mind.
and then you can make a machine gun. You can make it a machine gun.
I'd get shot the next day though. But yeah,
When the bill comes in.
like what the
boy.
did you do?
Yeah.
She would use bad words if I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AK Sean is telling Rod Mills about people on Instagram. So
Oh, is
there
it?
you go. Yeah. All right.
Oh.
So yeah. AK Sean starting trouble. So listen.
chat?
We're gonna. I'll look that up here. But we're gonna start with Walter. Tell the people out there where could they find you, how could they support you, all that kind of good stuff.
Well, they can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. That's Safety Ever Firearms. Also, the mini bike stuff, Dirtfoot Racing's on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. There's Stent Parts, stentparts.com. And then there's safetyoverfirearms.com. You can find us there, or you can get the number off of there and call a shop too. But yeah, that's how
Okay.
you can find us.
Absolutely. Let's go to Rod Mills, who hopefully is not on Instagram right now. Better not be. Better not be. He's supposed to be talking about Scorched Earth Firearms right now. Yeah, how can the people find out more about Scorched Earth Firearms? And right next to you, I'll put that Instagram page.
If you guys get a chance, check me out on scorchedearthfirearmstraining.com. You can Google it.
Oh, this is a bad page. You
Scorched
people
Earth
cannot see
Firearms
this. This is not for public consumption. There you go.
Oh yeah, that's good public consumption. Come on, what are you talking about?
Yeah, what was that you were saying, Rod Mills?
Oh, go back to Rod. Back to Rod.
Yeah. What was that you were talking about?
ScorchedEarthFirearmsTraining.com,
Right.
or you can Google it. Or if you got Facebook, you can go to my Facebook page, Scorched Earth Firearms Training. And you can also go to Instagram, Scorched _ SE_firearmstraining.com. Firearms Training on Instagram, and hell, just go to Scorched Earth Firearms Training on Twitter too. Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, Rod Mills flummoxed right now. I love it. It's awesome. Listen, make sure you check out Scorched Earth Firearms Training, especially if you're in the Jacksonville, Florida area, as well as Safety Harbor Firearms, and what's the other thing? Stem guns, stem parts.
Yeah.
I saw Dave from Liberty Suppressors had a Sten gun in one of his videos.
Yeah. We remember we took that one of mine out to that a secret location.
Right. That was cool. Yeah. So, okay, listen, here's what we're going to do. We're going to come back. Who's dropping the words of wisdom on us when we come back here from the end?
Go ahead, Walter.
Is it all Walt? Yeah. Walter's going to drop it.
Okay. I did it on Monday. I can do it again. That's all right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Walter will do it again. Let me run in the end. We'll be right back here. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. If you want to watch us live, go to Utreon.com. We are WMMF Podcast. We're going to rip the audio out of this and throw it up on iTunes and all your other favorite places to listen to audio podcasts, including you can go to hankstrange.com, and it's always there for you to listen to it. Walter, what are your words of wisdom? Oh, before you say words of wisdom, I just want to, who is it we got tomorrow, Lola? We've got, I think we have Spike Cohen. Spike Cohen. He's like, isn't he the top guy in the Libertarian Party? I believe Spike is, Spike Cohen. He was running for president and all. I think he was going to be vice president from the Libertarian Party. Oh, okay. You guys have seen Spike Cohen before. Libertarian Spike Cohen on tomorrow night. It's going to be a good conversation for lots of people out there. So join us. You'll be able to ask questions, find out what's going on with Spike Cohen. Look him up if you don't know who I'm talking about. Big libertarian dude coming on. Okay, Walter, words of wisdom.
Let's see. For what I'm doing this weekend, just enjoy your friends and your family that are still breathing. And be civil with everybody, as much as you can. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Try to hold those close to you as close as possible. If you, if you can do it,
Do the tiny Tim.
Yeah. God bless us, one and all. We're out of here. We'll see you guys.
Little children.
We're out. We're out. Oh boy. Oh boy. It never ends.